What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're back here for hopefully not another Yankee disaster after dropping three in a row to two horrendous teams. Yankees are back looking like garbage after they had five straight wins before they dropped back-to-back losses to the Oakland A's, and then yesterday the Anaheim Angels, which is disgusting because now we only have a 7-game lead. If you're new in the room, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notice and the like button. Keep this basement rolling. We're almost to 1,000 subs. We're going to get there inevitably and keep this channel moving forward. Got Jameson Taillon on the mound today. He's 12-4. He's actually been pitching really well lately, and we definitely need a pick-me-up after that disastrous Frankie Montas start again. Another disastrous start by Frankie Montas. What is going on with this guy? He had 3.19 ERA with the Oakland A's. He comes over to the Yankees, and he has a 7.05 now. Yesterday, he gave up 3 home runs in 6 innings. I mean, I don't understand what's going on. Yes, Jordan Montgomery, everybody's so wrapped up on Jordan Montgomery and what he's doing with the Cardinals. Forget him. He's gone. He's gone. When he was here, he wasn't doing that. He's away, and he's doing it there in St. Louis, okay? Forget about it. Frankie Montas has been crap for us so far. It's obvious that he's having a hard time pitching with us when he was doing okay with the A's. Where you're on a team that's not winning, then who cares, right? I mean, I don't know. The quote of the day that he had said, the absolute quote of the day, is that he said, I thought I was throwing the ball fine. The balls were just leaving the park. What? How are you throwing the balls fine and they're leaving the park? How is that possible? I thought I was throwing the ball really well. They just happened to leave, some of them left the park. I can't get my mind around that. He couldn't keep them in the park. That's what he said. He couldn't keep them in the park, but he was throwing the ball well. That's a little weird. Anyway, we're back on. The Yankees are going to win tonight. They better win tonight because we're all staying up late watching this trash lately again. We had a 7-game lead over the Rays. The Rays are coming in Thursday. We're playing the Rays Thursday. They're 7 games behind right now. If they keep winning and we keep losing, all of a sudden our first place lead could be gone. That is a reality, guys. It's an absolute reality that we could blow this lead. Who we got today? Gunnar, what's going on, brother? The dwellers are popping in. Gunnar, what's good? Lockport, up. What's going on, Lockport? Henry Hill, we're coming in here today. Let's go. Good welcome in, fellas. Cellar dwellers, ready to rock and roll. So we got Jameson Taillon on the bump, like I said, with 12 wins and 4 losses with him. He's been pitching pretty well his last 2 times out. DJ's leading off today. I didn't get a chance to catch the whole batting order, but we'll figure out. I hope Benintendi's not batting 5th again. I really hope that's not happening. It's no sense. No sense at all. Henry, I think the Yankees need to clean house completely, including hitting and pitching coach with Cash and Boom. It's hard to argue that, Henry. Hard to argue that. I agree, man. Let's just see what they do in the playoffs. But right now, if they blow this 15-game lead that they had, they said it's down to – oh, by the way, guys, the Rays are playing the Marlins for the next couple days. The Rays are playing the Marlins, okay? So that's like 2 wins right there. The Yankees need to win 2 today and go into that series with a 7-game lead. The Yankees have to win today and tomorrow. We already know that the Marlins are not beating the Rays. The Marlins – do you know what? Since the All-Star break, the Marlins are the only team that's worse than us since the All-Star break. It's really sad. Really, really sad. But it's true. It's 100% true. The only team we're better than since the All-Star break is the Marlins. So we drop any one of these 2 games coming up, we are going to have a problem. Because then we'll go into that series only 5 games up. Because we got the Rays, then the Twins, then the Rays after that. This is another rough stretch. No more playing around with these garbage teams that we're losing to. These should be layups. These should be layup wins. Thank you, Henry. He's good. Benintendi's batting second. Good. I didn't get a chance to look at the batting order. Kind of jumped on here. Admittingly, I was watching a replay of Monday Night Raw. It started getting later. I was going to look at the batting order, and I forgot. I was watching the replay of Monday Night Raw, getting ready for Saturday's Clash at the Castle. Oh, White's on the PUP list today? Wow, Gunnar, that's bad. That's not good, man. Physically unable to play list is not a good list to be on, dude. Not good. Not good, man. So yeah, it's going to be like I said, man, Bills got to win the whole thing. I'm going to be doing Rams Bills, by the way. I keep repeating it, but I'm definitely doing Rams Bills Thursday night football opening night. Bills are going to win that game. Bills are going to win that game. Definitely going to. You guys are all Bills fans. You're going to be with me in the basement Thursday, September 8th. We're going to be watching that together, man, because you guys subscribe. You guys are awesome for me. So I'm going to do the nightly games for the Bills. Unicorn should be making another appearance tonight, and he's probably going to hang for the whole game again. It was really cool last night that he was with us for the whole game. So he just texted me. He's coming. Oh, Benintendi. That's how you set it off. That's how you set it off. That's how you set it off. Punish these crap teams. Let's go. Let's go. That's what you're supposed to do right there, especially against a pitcher with a 4.5 ERA. Get that crap out of here, man. Let's get a 10-0 win today. Make a statement. That's what's up. That's where Benintendi needs to be, first or second in the order. We've been over this. You have DJ Benintendi or Benintendi DJ, however you want to do that first two, I don't care. Then you have Judge. Then you have Stanton. Then you have Rizzo. Then you have Carpenter when he's put back. That's the lineup to deal with. In the meantime, put Glaber at fifth or sixth if you have to. Not Donaldson. Guy can't catch up the fastball to save his life. Gardini in the house, another regular cellar dweller. 27 outs, man. That's right. 27 outs. Yeah, I see I might have a little bit of a delay on my screen. So anyway, we should be able to cakewalk this right now. We should be able to cakewalk it. That's why I have a batting second. Yeah, Henry, you're right. Lockport, man, we got a good I'm not doing live Saturday. I told you guys yesterday I can't do Clash of the Castle live. I'm going to have it on, though, so I'm going to be watching. I'm doing a preview of it. Doing a preview, man. Lockport, what do you think about Sheamus going up against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship, man? I hope Sheamus wins, man. I hope Sheamus wins that. I'd like to see him get another belt again. Come on, Aaron. Knock another one out of the park. Let's go. Don't swing at that. Yeah, this is what we need going on here. Our new center fielder hitting off the tee today. He's the best center fielder in baseball, and his hitting has come around. Be awesome. Get it. Yeah, Benintendi's coming around. I wasn't worried about Benintendi. He had played in Boston. He won a World Series there in Boston. So it's not like the guy can't play in a high-pressure city. He's already proven that because you play for the Red Sox and you're not good, you're going to hear it from the fans. That's a high-pressure city. So I wasn't worried about him eventually taking off, or not worried about him playing under pressure, because he's been there and done that. So it just took him a minute to get rolling with the Yankees. That's all. No big deal there. Goodini, can you look at what I said before that? Big time. Appreciate it if you would. Look at what, Goodini. The only other thing I saw you said was 27 outs, man. That's all I have you on there, unless you said something earlier than that. I don't know. Yeah. Can you look at what I said before that big time? Appreciate it if you would. 27 outs. Is that what you're talking about? Because I don't see anything else that you said. How does my screen look to you guys? I look like I'm getting a little delayed at times. Is it shaky? Oh, funny, Henry. I thought you were talking about okay, beta. You're talking about beta. Okay. I got you now, brother. We're good. Yeah, I watched SmackDown Live. Did you see come on, Judge and Stanton strike out back to back? Come on. Did you see Did you see the way the bloodline came out at the end of SmackDown on Drew McIntyre? Wow, that was what an ending. What an ending of SmackDown last Friday, Lockport. What an ending, man. Bloodline Usos, Roman Reigns came out. It was, oh man, talk about putting him in his place and then sitting on top of him on the chair. Reigns. I kind of breezed. I'm hoping Sheamus can make the Intercontinental respectable again. It used to be awesome. Belt, yep. Hell yeah, man. That's why I don't like Gunther, man. We need Sheamus to get that belt back. I agree with you there. 100%, brother. Yep. Sheamus needs to he's a 4-time champion, man. He needs to bring that back. I 100% agree with you, bro. I fast forwarded through the SmackDown to get to the matches, so I'll go back to it, man. I didn't see McAfee mention Jim Cornette. I didn't see it, man, because I was just fast forwarding. I was trying to keep up so I can get all ready for a Clash at the Castle Saturday. So I kind of fast forwarded through the talking. So no, I didn't see that part, brother. Anybody new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling to 1,000 subs. We're gonna get there, man. It's inevitable. We're gonna hit that. So everything good in that area. And again, I appreciate everybody. Everybody in here right now is a regular cellar dweller, and I appreciate every one of you guys. Every single one of you guys. You guys make this channel happen. I love all the smack talk. I love all the fun that we have in here, man. All of it. Yeah, he said, yeah, that's where you lost me, Henry. Sorry, brother. You guys know me by now. I'll watch the game, talk about something, watch the game, and forget what I just said, man. So you guys should be used to that from me by now, man. You should definitely be used to that from me by now. So at least a good thing when we got in going against the I'm assuming Herman's pitching tomorrow. So we should have Cole going against the Rays. And Cortez he's already doing his rehab start. They said his groin pull, he really didn't even have to be on the 15-day IL from what I've read. He didn't even have to be on there. So they're saying the minute he's off it, he'll be back out. So we're not going to miss too much time with him. We can't afford to miss any time with these pitches anymore. Can't afford it. Just cannot afford it. And Frankie Montas has to start stepping up, man, because that 7.0, he has a 7.01 ERA since he came back here. Not back here, but since he came to the Yankees. 7/7 ERA. That's awful. That is awful. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. The Yankees need him more than ever. All right, here we go. We're going to win this easily today, guys. We are winning this game easily today. We're going to win it easily tomorrow. Yo, Lockport, for real, drop some requests in there. We're going to be doing more this weekend. Man. So we're going to have a regular set. We have family coming in this weekend, so we're going to have a whole bunch of different people doing videos with us this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Basement Squad. It's actually calling it Basement Squad Reacts now. So Basement Squad Reacts is the new name. That's what we're calling it. But we'll have more videos out this weekend. Yeah, when my daughter comes by, we just put them out, man. But it's going to be a big family weekend. So you're going to see a lot of good stuff on there. So come this weekend, brother. You'll see more videos. But Lockport, drop them in the comments. You guys want to see music videos? Basement Squad Reacts. Drop them in the comments there because it helps the channel. Like I said, we're just building it now. Bruin, what's up, brother? Always glad to see you in here, man. Bruin is becoming a regular cellar dweller himself, man. Always dropping in the room. Good to see you in here, brother. Yeah, what? Definitely, any one of you guys, Basement Squad Reacts, drop comments for music vids in there. I swear to you, I will pay attention to them and get them going for you guys because you guys support both channels. Appreciate it. That one I do with my daughter mainly, but the rest of the family that's going to be here this weekend. We have a lot of people here. It's going to be a lot of fun because a lot of people want to go on that music channel and do some stuff, man. So it's going to be great. It's going to be really a lot of fun. And you guys supporting it again, man. You guys make this stuff happen. Gunner, Buffalo is giving Crowder a chance. Let's see. Has Crowder been really bad in training camp or something for you guys? Because he was outstanding on the Jets. Jamison Crowder was incredible on the Jets. So I'm having a hard time believing he's having. I know he was hurt in the beginning, but what is going on with Jamison Crowder? Is he that bad in training camp for the Bills? I don't know. It sounds really odd to me that this guy is not having a good training camp. Guy is nothing but hands with the Jets, hands. So tell me, what's going on with Crowder? Please up. I knew he was hurt in the beginning, but what's been going on with him? Hey, Bruin, brother, I hear you, man. These late games kill me, man. I got to be honest with you. And these guys, my dwellers know it, man. The dwellers know it. I hate these night games. I hate them. I hate them, man. I have a hard time. I may or may not be on tomorrow night, by the way, guys. Not because I hate staying up late. I probably will be here. I probably will. But I got to get up early Thursday morning. So if I am doing the game tomorrow night, I might not be able to do the whole thing. We'll see what happens. I will be here for the Thursday for the Rays, guys. I will be here Thursday for the Rays. I will be here Friday for the Rays as well. I will not be on Saturday, but I may do so. I'm going to do a preview, guys, especially you, Lockport. You're my WWE guy. I will be doing a WWE preview, Clash at the Castle. I'll be doing a Jets preview. I'll be doing a few different things this week, but Saturday I won't be on here Saturday. I wanted to do Clash at the Castle Saturday. I really did. I'm going to have we have too much company, man. Too much company. So I won't be able to do that, man. But Sunday I probably won't be on, but I'll be back Monday and so on through the week and getting into the football season. So we got this going on. McKenzie's been better in practice and preseason. Okay. All right. I was going to say, because Jamison Crowder, man, he guy was amazing. As bad as the Jets have been, Jamison Crowder has been really amazing for the Jets, man, over the course of time, because he was really the only one he was really the only one that didn't get hurt that often. He was catching everything under the sun. So I was kind of excited for him, because he played for Washington, then the Jets, and he's such a great, hard-working receiver, man. I thought it was great that he finally landed on a team that could really use him and maybe, get a championship. I personally like Jamison Crowder. I was sorry to see him leave the Jets. I really was. So, all right, good. We got out of that inning. 1, 2, 3. That's what we got to do. Keep this game rolling. I hope they add OBJ as well. He'd be a perfect addition in November with fresh legs. Oh, man, you could forget. Oh, God, Gardini, no. Gardini, I will, if you're on Twitter, I will follow you, bro. I will. I'm on Twitter. I'm going to start using my Twitter again. I haven't been on there, I think, since July. I'm going to start using it again, guys. I am on there. It's okay, dude. Gardini, you are a regular cellar dweller, brother. You're not over promoting. I didn't see it. Do you know what mine is? Follow me, and I will follow you back. You're not over self-promoting. No, you got it, brother. Listen, you guys, man. I'll tell you right now what mine is. I'll put it in there. If you follow me, I will follow you back. I'm on IG. Gunner knows I'm on IG. I follow him. I follow Gunner on IG. He knows I'm on. And I just started the IG. I just started it. So I don't have and Twitter, I started back in June. So I'm just getting into the social media stuff right now. So I got to get used to using it, but I'm going to be using it more. So Gardini, yeah, I'm not over promoting, bro. Good. Let me see what mine, Yo, guys, this is what it is, man. This is what it is. This is what mine looks like. Can you see that? Maybe not. Anyway, look, I'll just put it in here. Guys, if you follow me on Twitter right now, I will follow you back right now while we're on the show, okay? While we're doing this right now, I'll follow you back. It's Johnny Basement or at basement_Johnny. That's what I'm on Twitter. Guys, Gardini, you follow me. I'll do it. I'll follow you back right now while we're on here. Let me show you my IG. See, this, like I said, I'm just new at the social. You guys know I'm no technical GM. I'm just getting started on social media, but it's very important to be on it. I understand that as this channel continues to grow. So I'm the same on. I'm Johnny Basement on IG also. It's Johnny_Basement. Boom, Rizzo. That's what we're talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's what we need out of the Yankees today, man. Some killer stuff. Set a precedent, man. Set a precedent with this team. Stop screwing around, man. Let's go. This is exactly what we need. today. Exactly what we needed. Turbo, what's going on, brother? Our West Coast dude is on. You must have been watching the Dodgers and the Mets, right? The Dodgers and the Mets had a big series. Last I saw, the Dodgers were winning 4-3. So you must have been watching that. Welcome in, Turbo. Good to see you in here again, brother. Anybody else new? Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. We're not the biggest chat on YouTube, but we got the best chat on YouTube. The most knowledgeable people are right here in the basement. And that's what I love about this channel, because you guys make this channel happen. Gunnar, did I follow you back on Twitter? I know you follow me on IG. I follow you back on IG. I know that. Yeah, I figured that, Turbo. That's a monster series. Mets and that's the NLCS right there. The NLCS is Mets Dodgers. It really should be. Come on, Yankees. Let's go, man. I want to keep seeing runs every inning. Let's go. IG, oh, I was looking that up for you guys. Rizzo hit that. See? Rizzo hit the home run, threw me off. You guys know I get thrown off all the time. I'm Johnny_basement on IG. I probably should promote this a little bit more, right? There you go. You guys got it. IG Johnny_basement. Twitter is at basement_Johnny. There you go. I would love that, Turbo. That would be a lot of fun. Just the fact that the Yankees and Dodgers would even match up, that would be a ratings incredibleness, man. And that's what everybody wants anyway. That would be amazing. But I think the Mets and the Dodgers are on a head-on, man. I think they're on a head-on for it. Really, Goodini? They're getting him? Oh, Bruin, you just followed me. Good. I see you guys follow me. I'm going to follow you right back. We'll do all that, man. I'm trying to do all this for you guys, man. Bruin, let me know if I just followed you back. I have a few people that followed me, and I want to make sure I got you guys back. Hey, Bob, what's going on? I think so, Bob. I mean, Judge has spoiled us. I really think he's going to hit number 51 tonight. Why not? I want to see him roll. I want to see him get to that. I want to see him pass that 61. And as I've been saying, I really think if the Yankees are not going to, oh, that was a great play. Wow. Oh, he's safe. He's safe. IKF is safe. See, that guy hustles. I say it every game. IKF hustles down the line every single play, every time. Because when that dude, he knows that all it takes is a little muffle, a little bobble of the ball, or even a great play like he just made, right? He threw the short, he just made a great throw, great diving stop, throws it. First baseman gets pulled off first, but because IKF was hustling, he's safe. And that's what we're talking about. So, yeah, Bob, he's going to hit number 51 tonight. Sorry, guys, got to really something here. Try not to lose my chat. You guys know me, man. I hit one wrong button and I see weird things going on my laptop, man. I'm like, oh, no. I am, Gunner. I'm going to find you right now, bro. I'm working for you guys. You guys make this channel happen. I'm working for you. Bruin, let me know if I just followed you back. I think I did, but let me know, man, because there's a few in there I got to follow back. I'm really bad with this. It's nothing personal. I'm going to find you right now, Gunner. I'm going to start being more active on my Twitter, too. I haven't been active in over a month. Oh, there you are. Make sure that was you, Gunner. I think I just got you, brother. I did. Okay, good, Bruin. Got you back. John, followed you on Twitter. Check my first thread. Big time appreciated. Okay, Gardini. Gunner, I think I just became Gunner. I'm your first follower, brother. I'm your first follower. Everybody follow Gunner. Come on, support Gunner. We all support each other in the basement, man. We're all equal, man. Support Gunner. Support each other's accounts, man. Gunner, do you want me to put your Twitter account on here? You tell me. Good? Gunner, put your Twitter account on for people. Everybody's going to follow you, man. IKF should be batting before Donaldson. Donaldson is all. Yeah, Henry, you're 100% correct. 100% correct. Gardini, I'm following you right now. Let me follow you. There you go, guys. You see Gunner's Twitter? I'm his first follower. Follow Gunner on Twitter. Follow him. He just put it in there. At Trevor underscore Palamuso. I hope I didn't chop your last name up, dude. I think I did. But anyway, all platforms. All good, Bruin. Hey, we just support. Everybody in here supports each other, man. That's what the basement's all about, man. We're all one big, happy Yankee and sports family and so on and so on. That's what we have the best chat, not the biggest, but the best. This is the most interactive chat. I look at other people's chats. They interact, but not like we do. Not like we do here in the basement because no one's above anybody here. Other live streams act like they're above other people, man. We don't do that here. We do not do that here, man. We are all one regular big fan family, and that's it. That's what we do here. Was it really, Gunner? I'm proud of myself because I really thought I was chopped that up, dude. Very good. All right, let's see. I'm working on Gardini now. Gardini, what is your thing, man? Promote. That's all good. Angel shortstop catches everything. Yeah, he does, bro. He does. There's no doubt about that, man. That was an amazing play. Justin, what's going on, man? Welcome in, brother. Another perfect cellar dweller. Another veteran in the house, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Crazy the Knicks offered RJ and picks for Mitchell, but deal fell through, and then the Knicks gave him the big. Thank goodness they gave RJ the big extension. I'm going to have something to say about Barrett in 1 second. Let me get back. Gardini, which one is you, dude? Oh, are you Gardini? Are you Sports 101? All right. How about this, Gardini? Did I just follow you? I think I just followed you. Gardini, you just said something about Aaron Judge. That's a great analysis, man. While Judge has improved in every category you can find except fielding, mostly because of him being stuffed not in his natural position of center field. That is excellent. Excellent analysis. In conclusion, we have a month left. This will be one of the best MVP races in history. Gardini, that's you. That's a great one, man. You got it, brother. That was a good analysis, too, because Aaron Judge playing center field is out of his natural position. If he was in right field, that was the definite home run there, man. Good one, man. Good. And I just followed you back. I got you, bro. If you guys have a different name or something on Twitter or IG, let me know because I'm going to be looking for what I see on here. I'm looking for what you guys pronounce yourselves on here. So half the time I might miss it. Again, don't take it personally. You guys should know me by now. It's nothing personal. If I miss it, it's because I'm looking for a name that may not be the same. All right, we're rolling along. This is exactly what we need to be doing right now. We're rolling along here, guys. Rolling along. That's it. Oh, now. Anybody else follow me? Let me know. I will follow every single one of you guys back. But you got to let me know because you guys know me. I get distracted for 2 seconds. It's over. Checking one last thing. I'll get back to your thing too in a second, Henry. All right, Henry, you said crazy the Knicks offered RJ and picks for Mitchell, but the deal fell through. And then the Knicks gave him the big extension. Henry, man, I never wanted RJ Barrett to leave the Knicks ever. Do you know RJ Barrett? For players under 22 years old, he is the 5th. You can check me, man. I'm sure he's the 5th. Might be the 6th. It's somewhere around there. Give or take 1, 4th or 6th. He's, as far as I know, he's the 5th guy under age 22 that's hit 3,000 points, 1,000 boards, and 200 3-pointers before he turned age 22. I think he joins like Kobe and Luka and KD, all that, man. So RJ Barrett, look that up. I'm pretty sure I'm right on those stats, man. 3,000 points, 1,000 boards, 200 3-pointers before he hit age 22. Only 5 guys have done. He's the 5th guy to do it. So I think it's Kobe, LeBron, KD, and Luka are the other 4. Seriously, to do all that before age 22, I think those are the other 4. LeBron, KD, Luka. Now I forgot the other guy I just said. LeBron, KD, Luka. Oh, and Kobe. So those are 4 guys I know did it. So RJ would be the 5th under age 22. If there's somebody else I'm forgetting, as far as I know, he's the 5th. How does my screen look to you guys? Because I'm looking at myself on here. Is it chopping up? It look like my screen's chopping up from what I'm looking at. In the meantime, Jameson Taillon is moving along. I mean, you can DM me, Godini, if you want, man. Just don't get too personal on there, brother. You guys can DM me. You can message me. I have no problem with that. But if it gets too deep, I'll just let you know if it's too deep or not. Okay, that's the way I roll, man. So, I knew you would like that the Jets post I tagged you on Instagram. Oh, come on, Gunner, that was classic. Gunner, that was classic post on IG, bro. That was classic. I was laughing because those young guys. Come on, man, 13, 14 wins. The other kid's 17-0. Then that old dude, that old crusty dude was like, these kids shouldn't drink before age 21 or whatever he said. Come on, man. The Jets aren't winning 13, 14 games. That was a great post, Gunner. I loved it. Thank you, man. I love stuff like that. Come on. That's not going out, is it? Come on. Come on, man. To a getting 189. 189. Stassi's hitting 189 and he hit a 2-run bomb off Taillon. What is going on? This freaking team, man. What is going on with this team? Dude's hitting 189. He hits a 2-run bomb off him? Come on. Tired of this team looking like crap, man. This is becoming beyond concerning, man. This is beyond concerning. This is beyond concerning. 189. It's a 2-run bomb off Taillon. What's going on here, man? What are the Rays doing right now? It is chopping up a little, Bruin. Yeah. My audio is great. Gardini, my audio is great. Good. It is I don't know why it's chopping up tonight. I can see myself on YouTube, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's chopping up. That's fine, Gardini. I always got to put that out there, man. I don't get into personal stuff, man. I just don't. That's funny, though, dude. Okay, that's fine, man. Okay, we're good. We're good, bro. I don't know why it's chopping up. That's a little strange. That doesn't normally do that because I make sure I have myself on my laptop live so I know what I'm looking at and what you guys are looking at. So I don't know why that's happening tonight. Maybe just bad connection. Sometimes I get a bad connection in the basement, and it's storming out today too. We're getting a lot of storms over here. So get him, get him, get him. Oh, I don't know. Was he out? That was crap. Absolute garbage, man. We're still going to win today. We're still going to win. Yeah, my connection is bad tonight, guys. I think that's because we got a storm going on outside. Appreciate you all hanging in with me, though. Is this wow. It is tricky. I hate that. I'm going to try to not move so much right now. Let's see what happens there. Yep. I guarantee you it's because we have a storm outside and my signal is not going well down here in the basement right now. Man, it's not good. Let's see if I can work some magic here. It's connected. Yeah, it's showing low strength right now. That's what's going on. All right, well, that's what's going on, guys. You have to put me, man, because like I said, there's a storm going on outside. And there's not much I can do about it because we're in the. But even a computer, man, it's in the basement, man. And I guess we're gonna have to deal with this for a little while. But hey, it happens, right? It happens. This team is home runs or nothing. Yeah, Gunner, they're home runs, man. Wow, I really am choppy on there. I hate that. I hate that I'm looking like that right now. This is a bad signal. Bear with me here a second, guys. Who else followed me on here? Let's see. Yep, that's it. It's just I have a low. Coach K might come back. Wow. You know what? Coach K might come back. That's awesome. It's hard. You got to imagine it's got to be hard for those guys that have been doing greatness for so long, and you retire. You must get bored, right? After coaching all those years. Coaching all those years and coaching excellence and just being around and watching you guys develop superstars in the NBA. And it must be hard for any one of them to retire, especially when you're the king of that castle, man. He's the king of dude. Yeah, Bruin, it's because of the storm, guys. There's nothing I can do about it, man. The Wi-Fi has got a medium I got a medium to low signal right now. So because of this storm, there's not much I can do. All right, Gardini, we'll see you in a little bit, brother. We'll see you in a little bit. I appreciate you guys hanging in there on this crappy stream right now. Appreciate you guys hanging on the crappy stream. Man, this is bad. I'm looking at myself and I'm like this, not good, not good. Hopefully it comes back on better in a little bit. Anyway, now again, the Yankees have to get rolling. The Yankees have to get rolling. Anybody else follow me, let me know. All right, guys. Sorry. Yep, it is. All right. Cool. As long as he said, as long as we can hear you, we don't care. All right. Very good, guys. Good. Because I tell you what, anybody that comes in here new is going to see that screen and be like, I ain't subscribing to this clown because he's got no screen going right now. I look terrible. I'm watching my This one is an awful. Who cares? You know, it is what it is. We're all in here together. We're watching. We're getting through it. Henry, last year and this year, DJ not the same player at the plate anymore. Not sure what happened to him. I don't know what's going on with DJ right now, bro. I don't know. He just doesn't seem to have the same patience he had as he had last year. Just does he have some weird injury nobody knows about? Because sometimes it comes out to be like they have injuries that nobody knows about, and then then we find out later on like they played the whole year with this weird injury. So you never know what's going on, man. But DJ has not been the same. I'll give you that. I've noticed it, and we really need him with Carpenter out. When Stan was out for a little while and his team's playing so poorly, of all people, we need him to be the guy to really right the ship, man, and keep doing what he normally does. We need him. Last year and this year, DJ is better this year by literally every stat. How batting 260. All right, here we go. Benintendi, let's go. Hit another home run. I mean, I'm tired of everybody having to hit home runs, so let's go. Oh, Benintendi, I think that's another. Nope, that's an out. Forget it. Forget it. That's an out. Yeah, not good. Not good. We need to get those runs right back. Yep. Anyway, Dodgers put in a 9 ERA pitcher to close the game. Wow, what's the score over there? Is it still 4-3 Dodgers? Anybody new in the room? Oh, come on, Judge. We need Judge to hit a home run. Anybody new in the room? Hit the subscribe, the bell notice, the like button. And this crappy, choppy screen that you see is not normally how it is. It's not normally how it is. We just got a storm here. My Wi-Fi is my signal is low, really low right now. I looked at it. There's nothing I can do about it. Come on, Aaron, swing at that. Don't swing at that. Dodgers, yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know what is it. Is it still 4-3, Gardini? Still 4-3 Dodgers? That's the last I saw before I switched over. Here's some NHL trivia. What goaltender has scored the most goals? Ron Hextall. Gunner, I will go with Ron Hextall. Come on, Aaron. Come on. Come on. I'm going to go with Ron Hextall, Gunner, if you heard me. I don't know why, when I answer you, why I'm so antsy to hear if I'm right or not, but I'm pretty sure it's Ron Hextall. Come on, Aaron. We need another blast right now, man. We need a nice 2-run shot. Let's go. Yeah, Bruin. I don't know of anybody. Hextall scored the most as far as I know, dude. If it's not Hextall, I will be guessing the rest of this time. And I mean straight guessing. Come on, Aaron. Let's go, man. Let's go. Bring this team back, bro. Of all people, we got to rely on his home runs every time. Not Hextall. Come on, Aaron. That's a hit. We'll take it. We'll take the hit. We'll take it. We'll take the hit. Let's go. Brodeur. I don't think it's Brodeur. Wow, you pulled out Billy Smith from the Islanders. Man, that guy, huh? Billy Smith was a great goalie. You don't hear about him a lot. It's Brodeur. Bang. Really? He scored more than Hextall? Brodeur scored more goals as a goalie than Hextall? Really? Wow, you got me on that one. I could have sworn Hextall was the most. Bruin, I like the Billy Smith shout out there. Billy Smith is probably one of the most underrated goalies that's ever played the game. The guy was part of a dynasty. I'm not an Islander fan. I hate the Islanders. I'm a Ranger fan. But Billy Smith was part of a dynasty that was unreal with that Islander team, man. Hextall has 2. Brodeur had 3. Really? Wow, you guys got me on that. Usually pretty good with my hockey, man. Wow, okay. All right, so I knew the second place guy. So did Bruin. Billy Smith was one of the greatest clutch goalies, man. And people just don't give him the respect that he deserves. You know? They just don't give him the respect he deserves. Billy Smith was incredible anchor for that Islander dynasty, man. Incredible anchor. So that was a good shout out, Bill Bruin. Martin Brodeur is arguably, you could argue he's in the top 3 goalies of all time. Him, Patrick Waugh, Patrick Waugh, and listen, I always give my man Henrik Lundqvist a shout out. That guy was money. That guy, Henrik Lundqvist, is a big reason why the Rangers did what they did, even in the mid-2000s. He always took above average teams to the playoffs. Henrik Lundqvist is a big reason why the Rangers did a lot of things that they did before they won the President's Trophy and made the finals and things like that. In the mid to late 2000s, they just made the playoffs because of Lundqvist. But Lundqvist will always be known as Dan. I always call him the Dan Marino of hockey. He has a lot of records, a lot of respect, a lot of greatness. He's one of the greats of all time, but he doesn't have a ring, so that's why he will never be considered in the greatest goalie conversation, like Dan Marino's never considered in the greatest quarterback conversation. It's lunacy because they don't have a ring. Well, guess what? Henrik Lundqvist, you shouldn't be relied on to score, man. That guy carried the Rangers forever. To me, he's the greatest Rangers goalie. He just is, and I know he doesn't have the rings to show it, but does it always have to come down to that? I mean, Mike Richter was a great goalie for the Rangers as well, man. He also had a great team in front of him. He had Brian Leach, man, great defenseman. I love Mike Richter. I would take Henrik Lundqvist over Mike Richter. Some Ranger fans think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. I would take him. John Van Beesbrook, remember they had a hard time between John Van Beesbrook and Mike Richter, who they were going to keep after Richter came out of the Olympics, who they were going to keep, and they ended up shipping Beezer out. And I think he went to the Panthers right after that. Yep, he went to the Panthers, and he went to the finals and got swept by the Colorado Avalanche 4 games to none, but they were totally outmatched. So, and the Avalanche at the time, of course, had Patrick Waugh. So there you go. And I tailed off on hockey for a minute. Sorry, that happens. Billy Smith was awesome. Yep, Bill, I'm catching up here. Ryan Miller was an elite goalie that will likely be forgotten due to being a Sabre. He was an elite goalie, Gunner, Ryan Miller, but the reason why he won't be remembered as not just because he was a Sabre, it's because Dominik Hasek played for the Sabres. So when you think of the Sabres, you think Dominik Hasek more than you would think Ryan Miller. Dominik Hasek, remember, Hasek came to the. I'm watching the pitch as I'm talking here. And Stanton did nothing with 2 guys on. We need these big hits, man. So now here comes Rizzo. We got to count on Rizzo now. Anyway, Hasek came to the Sabres. I think he had like 25 starts. He was a backup on the Chicago Blackhawks at the time. The coach of that team was Mike Keenan, who never played. And Mike Keenan was the guy that won the Stanley Cup with the Rangers in '94. So they moved him over to the Sabres. He didn't have a lot of starts. And look what Hasek became. Okay, with them. So right now, the Sabres, by the way, you Buffalo fans that are in this chat, the Buffalo Sabres just picked up Eric Cromley from the Winnipeg Jets. He's the backup to Hellebuck. He was the backup on the Jets. He is a good young goalie, man. He could be the guy you guys have been looking for. He doesn't have a lot of starts to his name. But if you guys didn't know, this year was the first year that the NHL saw over 100 goalies start this year, at least once. Over 100. The Jets and the Flames, the Jets and the Flames are the only 2 teams to actually use the traditional starter and backup goalie. The only ones. Everybody else used 3 goalies at least at one point or another, at least 3. Only the Flames and the Jets used 2. That's it. So you guys just got Eric Cromer. He's a good young goalie. He could be the catalyst for your team. You don't need Anderson anymore. He's too old. I think you guys just signed Ben Bishop. I don't even think he's going to play. So anyway, watch out for him, man. You guys got a good young team coming up. I think the Sabres are actually going to be pretty good this year. Let me catch up here. Sorry, guys. You guys got me rolling on hockey now. We got Rizzo up with 2 men on. We got to be paying attention to this. Let's go, Riz. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Rizzo. Man, do we need a 3-run buy? And it's time, man. It's just get a hit. Get these runs in. Let's go. Ryan Miller, I saw that one. Got to watch Miracle. I know, Henry, you know what's so funny? I have not seen Miracle yet, man. That's isn't Kurt Russell the head coach in that? I feel so ashamed that I have not watched that movie yet. It got by me. Remember, guys, I was a cross-country trucker for a long time, man. So some movies actually did get past me. All right, he walked them. That's what we're talking about. Let's go. They got to capitalize on these runs, man. And Donaldson's coming up. Donaldson. He's got to get a hit here. Got to get a hit. Oh, yeah, Bruin. It's true, brother. It's true. It's true, man. Angels rule. Okay, well, they did rule the Yankees yesterday. Can't argue that. Remember when Fox had a glove flare to the hockey puck? That was short. Oh, that was horrible. Bro, I remember that, Henry. Henry, I remember that. That was horrible. That was horrible, bro. That glow on hockey, that was terrible when Fox did that. That was short-lived. That was the worst idea ever, Henry. Thank you for reminding me of that despicable glow. That was terrible, man. Oh, I mean, it's one thing to try to get fans that don't really watch the game involved because people, I can't see the puck, I can't see the dude. That it was like watching a little red lightning stripe all over the ice. You guys remember that? That was terrible, man. That was an awful. Oh my gosh, Henry, good stuff. Come on, Josh, let's go. Better get a damn hit here. 2-0, 2-0. Come on, come on. The screen looks like I've gotten a little better, right? Screen's better for you guys. Come on, you guys got to keep me updated. I appreciate you all hanging in too. You guys are the greatest, man. You really are. Remember, anybody new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling, using that basement mentality. That's what we all got here. Starting in the basement and working our way out, emerging from the depths. Come on, run, Donaldson, run your ass off. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Yes. That scores a run right there. Another error. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. 2-run score, 4-2 Yankees. Let's keep this thing going, man. Come on. Come on, let's go. We need this win. We need this win. All right, we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Keep scoring runs, guys. Keep scoring runs. Come on. Come on. See, that's why you run these plays out. I bitch and I moan about this stuff all the time. You guys hear me about people that don't hustle. You run down that line, things like this happen. Bad throws, bad plays, bad errors. Even if a guy makes a great play and stretches his whole body out, he may not have enough time to throw you out. Some guys just don't hustle. I hate that. I hate seeing that. So that's good. That's why you do it. Thanks, Henry. Yeah, Turbo. Hey, Turbo, I see you. LA beat the Mets. Gardini just updated us on that. Yeah, that's right. You saw that? Let's go, Yankees. Hell yeah. Screen looking better. Good. Good. Take that, Ford. Karma. Yes, Henry. Hell yeah. Can you imagine Mike Ford shushing our dugout yesterday? What was that? What is that? What is that? Who is Mike Ford? He's a piece of garbage on the bat at the plate, man. His bat was always a big shush. Like, what, we're supposed to regret that we lost you? You hit your first home run in a freaking year. A year. We're supposed to be upset because you hit one against us? Who cares? Good riddance to you, you bum. You're a bum, Mike Ford. Who cares? Who cares about you? No Yankee fan is crying that you're not on the team, dude. Not one. Gunner, my prediction will be down 5-6 going into the ninth. Judge hits number 51 to take the lead. That would be incredible, brother. Yep. Judge hitting 51 no matter when he does it would be good. Bruin screen's looking a lot better now. Good. Thank goodness, man. Thanks, guys. And as always, thank you to all the cellar dwellers for always hanging in there with me, man. That storm that there's nothing I can do about. We're in the basement, literally in the basement. And when storms happen and Wi-Fi is going, signal goes right in the toilet, man. So anyway, you guys have hung in there. I really appreciate it. You guys make this channel. I tell you that every single day. You guys make this channel. I just show up. That's what we do. So yeah, Turbo, as I was saying, the Dodgers and the Mets, they're going to be in the NLCS. That is the NLCS. I will want to watch that. Lou and I will probably be doing those games right here, man, because that is going to be an epic, epic series that I would enjoy watching myself. Hopefully the Yankees will be in the ALCS playing the Astros or whoever else they may be. We just need our pitching to start turning. Frankie Montas has to step up. Frankie Montas, since he became a Yankee, has a 7 ERA. It's a little above 7. That is terrible. It is awful. It is awful. Frankie Montas yesterday, and if you guys weren't here earlier, if you guys did hear me say it, I apologize for repeating it, but I'm going to repeat it. Frankie Montas yesterday said about his performance. Ready for this? He said, I thought I was really pitching the ball well, just couldn't keep the ball in the park. Just couldn't keep it in the park. I was throwing the ball well. Let that sink in. I was throwing the ball well, just couldn't keep it in the park. That is a damn near direct quote. How can you be pitching the ball well and it's not staying in the park? How is that possible? How is that possible? It's not pitching well if it's going into the parking lot, right? Last I checked, giving up home runs is not pitching well. Multiple home runs is not pitching well. Just an observation. That's what I got to say on that. And when you lose games, when we need you to win, and you're pitching poorly when you came to this new team, saying things like that is unacceptable. The Lunicorn is here.
Look at this guy at City Field today.
He needs Lunicorns in the house. Yeah, there you go. Lockport just told you, Gunner. Maris hit 61, so he needs 11 more to tie the record, Gunner. Lou, sorry, brother.
Does this guy know something we don't know, John?
Do you guys see that? Hey, y'all, everybody, look at Lou. You see that guy with the Mets Judge jersey on? Is this guy a clown? Look at that. Is that real?
That was today.
Oh, my gosh. You guys, hey, Brew, do you have the chat on today or no?
Nah, but tomorrow I ordered a Galaxy pad.
Okay.
A8. It'll be here tomorrow.
All right, Lou will have the chat on tomorrow, brother, so I will be narrating again today. Bruin said, what's up?
What's going on, guys? The
Show them
cellar
again.
dwellers.
You guys all see? Lockport said the Lunicorn. Look at what a fan had at the game today. That is a Met fan wearing a Mets Aaron Judge jersey. You guys see that? A Mets Aaron Judge jersey. That's real. That's not fake. That's real.
It might happen.
Hey, Lou,
Today, guys. Look at the shirt today, guys.
Sandlot, brother, the squad. That's it. That shirt is awesome, man. Come on.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Gardini said, Lou, they got shut down by a 9 ER pitcher. Explain it.
Dude, we lost 3-2. Was it? No, 3-4.
4-3.
3-4. We didn't get our asses whipped. We fought to the end. That's what you can ask for.
That's the NLCS matchup right there. NLCS.
Dude, and that's the #1 team in baseball, and we lost by 1 run, and we were competitive the whole game. We were going back and forth, back and forth. We brought in that freaking dude from the Yankees, Rodriguez, and he gave it up.
I watched a little bit of the beginning, man, but I was doing a lot. But I saw when the Mets scored 1-0, and then I saw it go to 4-3 Dodgers, and I turned
Well, we
off.
gave up. We gave up 3 runs real quick in like the second or third inning, and then like I said, we battled back. Marte got a home run. Canna's on fire. We gotta get rid of McCann.
Get him
my
out.
God, that dude is so garbage.
Mark Cann has been really good pickup for you guys. Been amazing.
Yeah.
Been amazing.
Batting 192, 2 home runs, $40 million over 4 years. No, but from what I heard, after the second year, we don't have to pay for his contract to be cut him. But yo, I love your outfit, brother.
Of course, man. All-star, man. All-star
Fire.
Yankees,
That's
man.
fire.
Love it.
I like it.
It is.
I like it.
Yep. This was the great, man. It was a birthday gift, man, and I love it. Birthday gift from the fan, from my wonderful significant other, man. Yep. Hooked me up. She hooked me up, man. Yep. Amen. This is an incredible birthday gift, man. Because it is. This jersey's fire, man. They did the right thing at the All-Star game this year. Like they finally made great jerseys for both sides.
Do they make that jersey for men? I'm sorry, I had to take a cheap shot, John. I'm sorry.
Hey, after you wore that tank top yesterday, I left you alone about that tank top. Oh, that white tank top you had on yesterday. I thought you just got done working on your '84 Camaro.
Oh, yeah. With Firebird, the Trans Am.
Wearing that beater shirt, man, it looked like you're just missing a grease stain from your 1984 Camaro IROC.
Looking like the Brooklyn Brawler.
That's wrong, man. The Brooklyn Brawler. Wow, yeah, the Brooklyn Brawler.
Oh man.
Oh
yeah,
man.
I'll be getting my iPad tomorrow. Well, not my iPad, my Galaxy Pad tomorrow. So I'll have the chat on and I'll be ready for you guys. Like
I said, we'll have the chat on tomorrow, so you can read all of Gardini's chats to you tomorrow, man. That's great. Gunnar.
Oh no, Houdini's cut off for today. I'm not answering none of his questions today. After that blasphemy comment that he made yesterday he's cut off for today.
Yo, Gunnar said, Lou, at this rate, we might have to stop calling you Lunicorn because you're here all the time now. That's awesome, bro. Yo,
my best, guys.
Hype Beast J, what's up, brother? Back in the house. Hype Beast J showed up for his second day in a row, man. We appreciate you stopping back by the basement, bro. Let's go Yankees. Hell yeah, man. Let's go. I got my all-star gear on today. All-star hat. Let's roll this out. Basement style, baby. Let's do it. Love when we see
you guys got to win today.
Huh?
You have to win today because
we have to win today.
Tampa's whipping ass right now.
Got another Bruins been regular in here now. Hype Beast J, this is the second day in a row. We love seeing guys continuously come back. We don't have the biggest chat room, but we have the best one because we got knowledgeable guys in this room. Everybody's full of knowledge. We interact with each other. We're unlike other live streams because this is the basement and we get real down here. This is how we do it.
So Atlanta's down 3-2, top of the ninth.
Godini, yeah, you didn't have any bad takes, man. He just said he ain't answering you today. So you have to wait till he has a chat tomorrow. Huh?
Did you hear what he said yesterday? Well, no, he said 2 crazy things. And look,
good night, Bruin.
Houdini.
Thank you for always stopping by. Good night, brother. Always happy to have you in the room, man.
I know that I love you on the chat because you are one of the best when it comes to getting everybody riled up.
Gardini, yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Oh no, that's why I'm giving him props. You get everybody going, but the 2 things you said yesterday, holy schmoly.
The Mets and Dodgers game was pretty good. That was Hype Beast J. Hype Beast J. Mets and Dodgers game. Hi, Jay. Lou is a Mets fan. He's a diehard. I've known Lou over 15 years, man. He's a diehard Met fan, but he's realist. He doesn't, I'm a Jets fan. He already knows, man. We usually replace the M with the J. We have the same season. That's how we do. Shapeshift to 22. Any Giants fan? Yeah, Lou right there is a Giants fan. There's Giant fans in here. Gardini's also a Giants fan. You got 2.
Yep.
Gardini, you see in the chat, and Lou is also a Giants fan. If you're new in here.
John, imagine me and Houdini actually football agreeing with stuff is going to be dangerous.
It's going to be dangerous when we do football and Gardini and Lou actually agree on stuff. Shapeshifter, man. Subscribe, bell notice, and like button. Keep the basement rolling toward 1,000 subs. We're almost there. It's inevitable. We're going to keep growing from there because you guys make the channel, not us. You guys make the channel happen. Yeah, hey, Jay, it's okay, brother. It's okay, bro. Jay, I like the Mets too. I want to see the Mets do well. I really do. Jay said, don't judge me, but this Mets team is hard not to root for. Hell yeah, they're hard not to root for, bro. I agree with you, Jay. 100%. Buck Showalter has righted that team. He's held the ship down, man. They look really, really good. And when DeGrom was out and Scherzer was out for at least 7 weeks, Taijuan Walker, Bassett, Carrasco, they held the fort down, man. They held the fort down.
You keep forgetting, we all forget Peterson. Peterson kicked behind. Peterson is on fire right now.
That's true too.
He's on fire.
Hey, Frank. Thanks for checking in, brother. By the way, Bruin won that $25 gift card. He has your info. He's going to contact you. Bruin won the $25 gift card. And where is that to for you people that are asking? The sportscave.net. Sports Cave, Deptford Mall, New Jersey. Frank, see my buddy Frank? Check him out, the sportscave.net. He will hook you up with great sports memorabilia. He's a great guy. He's a good friend of mine. Sports Cave, Deptford Mall. We have $25 gift cards. Yep. We have gift cards that we give out during games. So that's that. Yeah, Shapeshifter, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. And anybody else new, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep it rolling in here.
Like Tina Turner, brother. Like Tina Turner.
Getting some cool Jets giveaways for the season. Playoff crunch time. Yep, Frank. So we already had two, Frank. Mikhailov from Australia. He has your info. He won the first $25 gift card. And Bruin actually nailed the Mets-Yankees score. He nailed it. He said 4-2 Yankees, and it was 4-2. He actually nailed the score.
On the dot. On the dot.
I still love that he is a Boston Bruins fan and a New York Yankee fan. That is about as odd as you get. I love it. I love every second of it.
That is true. Johnny, I got a question for you, John.
Shoot.
So they're about to expand the rosters, right? I think on the 1st, September 1st, I think you get an extra 4 people or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
What are your needs and what do you want to see?
I want to see, we need 2 more starters, man. Even though Herman, all due respect, the guy's been pitching lights out in August. I told you, I gave him a shout out the other day for how great Herman is, man.
Oh, I'll tell you too.
I still think Herman would be great coming out of the bullpen right now if you can get another solid starter in there. Frankie Montas has to show more than a 7 ERA. 7 ERA since he's come over to the Yankees. 7. By the way, Lou, you didn't hear this, and I'm going to tell you right now. Do you want to know what he said yesterday about his loss? This is a quote. Just so I don't misquote him, I'm going to read the quote. I wrote it down. Montas said, this is a quote, I thought I threw the ball well, just couldn't keep it in the park. Well, that's not throwing the ball well when you're giving up 3 solo shots or 2-run homers and all that. What is that? I thought I threw the ball well, just couldn't keep it in the park. That's not, you know what? I thought I threw a great pass. It just turned into a pick 6. I mean, come on, man. I mean, what is that? What is that?
That's like saying, yeah, I wanted to keep it on the speed limit, but I caught a ticket because I went over the speed limit. Get out of here.
Unbelievable. Gardini said your screen is an eyesore with that. Keep popping in and out of it.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yo, yeah. Hey, Jay, Tampa and Toronto won today. Must win for the Yankees. Yeah, Jay, I mean, come on, man. The Rays are playing the Marlins. They're going to win that. We cannot go into the series against the Rays if we lose these games 5 games up. Because we got the Rays, we got the Twins, then we got the Rays again.
That's tough.
You cannot. Look at DJ this season, 192 average with runners in scoring position. What is going on with DJ this year? 192 average with runners in scoring position. So yeah, anyway, the pitching, Frankie Montas has to step up. If he doesn't, you got to do so. You got to move that, man. You cannot have bad pitching going in there.
Johnny, you know how we always say, whoever leaves the Mets come back and becomes So today, their relief
All
pitcher,
right,
I forgot
Frank,
his
take
name.
it easy, brother. Take it easy. You know, Lou, I always cut you off. Take it easy, Frank. Thanks for always
Oh, good,
dropping
brother.
in. I will be seeing you soon, man. Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead,
So
brother.
the pitcher that got the save today got cut by Atlanta. We picked him up. We dropped him. We picked him up and then dropped him again. He went to LA. They picked him up off the waivers, and he pitched 2 scoreless innings to get the save.
Wow. Wow.
You can't win.
You can't make this stuff up. You
Nope.
can't make this stuff up, man. Can't make this stuff up.
But I'm disappointed in 2 players today.
Benintendi is now coming through. Why? Because he's hitting in the top of the order. What a revelation. Hitting Benintendi in the top of the order, not batting him 5th or 6th. What a mind-blowing revelation. Finally, he's batting in the top of the order. Can you imagine that he's batting better than when he was put in 5th or 6th in the order? What a find. Wow. Wow. I mean, give me a break, man. Come on.
Boone's a genius. Who would have thought of that?
This guy should have been batting 1st or 2nd in the order the entire time he's been here, man. Come on. Here we go, Judge. Let's go. You guys asked a question somewhere in here, and I missed it. Sorry. Go ahead, Luke.
Alonso, 2-3 strikeouts with men on 1st and 3rd and 1st with no outs. He struck out again in the late innings, kind of the same situation. Canna is on fire. Hit another home run today. Marte hit another home run today. But dude, and you know who killed us today? Your boy Gallo.
I know Gallo's killing it in LA right now. Isn't that funny?
Listen to me. 2 outs, bases loaded, and Walker hits him.
You can't make this up. You can't make this stuff up.
Yo, Keith Hernandez was like, "This is the guy we want up. I don't care what he's been doing for LA. He's having a horrible season." Whoop, gets pumped. Scores a run.
Unbelievable, man. You can't make this.
You can't make it up.
Listen, we would have loved Gallo getting hit just to get him on base when he played for the Yankees. I mean, he didn't get on base any other way.
I don't get it. I swear I don't get it.
Wow. Yo,
Dude, I was even like, yes, Gallo's up. This is going to be an easy K. He's going to ground out. He's going to pop up and bang. They played him.
Jay said Gallo took that hit by pitch. He could have gotten out of the way. He took it. I didn't see
bases loaded. No, bases loaded. You're not moving.
Yeah, you're not moving. Yeah.
You're not moving.
Oh, he did it. He did it. Boom, 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 boom.
There you go.
Boom, boom. He did it. He did it. 51. 51. Aaron Judge is killing it. Aaron Judge is killing it. 3-run bomb. That's what we need right there. Aaron Judge is killing it. Killing it. Killing
it. Right there, John, for you.
Killing it. Get that Met thing out of there, man. Killing it.
I did this on purpose, John.
I know you did. Wow, 51, man. That's it. That is what's up. That's what's up. Love it, man. Love it. This is what we need to be doing right here against these dumpster fire organizations. We need to be killing teams.
Dude, his swing is so perfect, dude. It's like effortless. He just goes with it.
He does.
Wow. Oh, my Lord.
And you know, at the minute
he blue and orange.
And here's Stanton swinging at everything in the dirt. Come on, dude.
Let's give him a break. Remember, he just came back.
I know.
Let's give him a break.
We're entitled Yankee fans. We don't want to see anything but it. we don't give anything a chance.
But dude, do you understand that you could have picked him up for $200 and something million, and you guys said no because of $8 million?
I know. Now they're gonna have to really pay him.
Remember, there's still 31 games left, or 32 games left. If he hits 70 or 70 something, you guys are gonna have to bring out that Brinks truck.
He's shattering Maris's record this year. He's only got 10 to go. 10 more. Yeah. That's nothing. He's getting that.
And now the Stanton's behind them a little bit more protection.
Hell yeah, it's more protect. And nothing against Anthony Rizzo, because again, he's no party to pitch to either, man. But I mean, Stanton's more of a threat, you know, because then you got Judge, Stanton, Rizzo is pretty big time, man. Like I said, Rizzo will still make you pay, but Stanton's just different. Yeah. Rizzo will make
remember,
you pay.
Stanton right now, you have to give him at least a week or two.
Yep.
Back in.
Get his timing back, yeah.
Back on the saddle, and yeah.
But the fact that he's there, just having the presence alone.
Oh, of course. Just his name alone.
Hey, Rick, man, always good to have another regular veteran cellar dweller here, Rick. Just like the ninja that you said you are, you always pop right in, say what's up. He did it again.
I told you. You see that right there?
Yep. Boom. Hit. Awesome. Jay said we need to start a GoFundMe to keep Judge and Pinstripe. Yeah, we're going to, man. It was a difference, like Lou said, of $8 million. Hey, Jay, if you didn't see this, at the Dodgers Mets game today, that Aaron Judge Mets jersey, that is real. That's real. What Lou has there, Lou, the Met fan. We see a couch now, Lou. Oh, there he is. That's real. A dude actually has a Judge Mets jersey on. Wow.
$8 million. Remember that number.
Incredible. $8 million, and the Yankees didn't give it to him. Now they're going to have to pay it up the ass. They're going to have to pay him. They better pay him.
You know, what's today's date? Today's the 30th, right? August 30th?
Yeah.
Mark my words. You know who's going to land him? San Francisco.
You know who's going to land him? The New York Yankees.
No.
They're not going to let him go. They're not going to let him go. They're not going to let him go. I will not believe that until I see it. They're not going to let him go.
I mean,
it's to me like, why not just the Dodgers then? They have everybody else.
No. Remember, Dodgers, they have money, but they have a lot of money invested in like 2-3 players.
The freaking Dodgers' first 4 guys is what? Betts, Trey Turner, Muncy, Freeman. None of them are on the. I mean, you got 2 5-tool players in a row with Betts and Trey Turner right off the bat, man.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Rick.
Are they going to give another $350 million contract? It's going to be tough.
It's funny how the Yankees still get hated for buying players, yet the Dodgers seem to always go under the radar on that because they're the team that does the most.
That's what bugs me out, John. $8 million. $8 million. You could have had him locked up in the next 10 years.
Bro, this is Brian Cashman, who also made Derek Jeter wait. I mean, this is what I don't know what he does. Well, now he's going to pay for it. Now he's going to pay for it. It's going to be a real pride thing. It's going to be a real pride. You're going to let him go. Guy bet on himself, and he's killing it.
Oh, you took the words out of my mouth, dude. He put the chip into the slot machine, and he's hitting nothing but 7, 7, 7, 7, and 7.
Forget it. Jay said that jersey is blasphemy. Hell yeah, it's blasphemy, man. It's a real jersey. I thought that was made up. That dude was at the game. Oh. Aaron Judge is the difference between being behind Tampa and being ahead. Yep, Gardini, you're right there, huh?
Yeah, no, but it can happen.
It can happen. Sure, it can happen. Because Steve Cohen's a new George Steinbrenner. He will buy these players. He will get them.
Not even that. Forget about that, John. What do you think Judge is saying in the back of his mind, saying, these guys didn't believe in me?
Yep. Of course he is, man. Of course he is. But you know what? Like Jeter's documentary, he said the first time he realized baseball was a business was when he had to go through that with the Yankees. I mean, you're Mr. New York, you're Mr. Yankee, and they're like, well, you know, and he said Brian Cashman said Derek asked him, like, who would you rather have here but me? You know, like being a rhetorical question. It's in the documentary. And Brian Cashman said, you really want me to answer that? He's like, well, yeah, answer it. He said, come on. The dude from the Marlins, shortstop, he went to the ended up going to the Red Sox. He's part of that. Hanley Ramirez. He said, I'd rather have Hanley Ramirez.
He's nice. He was nasty.
I'm staying. But that's what he said. It's like, dude, the guy answered the question. He answered it. Like, you don't normally hear like he answered that stuff, man. Gunnar, this is like Jets fans making Trevor Lawrence jerseys, then letting the Jags get him instead. That was good, Gunnar. I like that. It's true, though, man, right? We made Sam Darnold jerseys and actually did get them.
I'll tell you this.
They had the real Joey Gallo. Yeah, Jay said, you know what? The Dodgers have the real Joey Gallo. Right. That's right. Couldn't handle the pressure in New York.
The difference between the Jaguars and the Mets is that our owner's richer.
Well, the owner's Steinbrenner, man. That's what he is now. Michael, what's up, man? Finally made it back in the basement. Just got home from the Ducks game. Nice. Nice,
Oh,
Mike.
nice.
Wait a second. Michael, you talking about Long Island Ducks? The Ducks? I remember when John Rocker pitched for them. He got booed. We went to that game when I lived on Long Island. We went to that game. John Rocker pitched for the Long Island Ducks, and he got booed in New York, man. He was booed. Even Juan Gonzalez played for them also. Independent.
That's a dude that his ego got the best of him. Because remember when John Rocker was doing his thing, he was on fire. And then he did that stupid comment about the seven line, and after that,
Yep.
it's just karma just hit him. Pow.
Yep, right down when he's pitching in that independent league or whatever they call it with the Ducks. And all. It's fun to go to with your family. It's fun to bring family there to a game like that because they're real fan friendly and players are right there. And but seeing him there, Juan Gonzalez and Pat Mahomes' father, who used to pitch for the Mets, also he pitched for them too. Yep, that's right.
You ever heard the saying, just because you think it, you don't have to say it? That he should have thought of that, because even if it was true, don't say it, dude. Like, what's wrong with you?
How does Hal stay with Jay? Jay said, "How does Hal stay with Cashman after the Judge negotiations? You could have locked the best player in baseball down for $100 million less than what's going to cost you now." Amen, Jay. That's what we've been saying. Amen.
That's not his fault. That's not Cashman's fault.
Season. Huh?
That's not Cashman's fault. Cashman went upstairs and told one of the Steinbrenners, "Hey, this is what he wants," and they told him no. Don't give it to him.
Gardini said it was an arbitration deal. Where did Gardini's thing go?
No, the arbitration.
Hold on, let me read it though. Let me read it. He said, Gardini said it was I'm just catching up on these comments, guys. It was a $6 million arbitration dispute. Didn't guarantee an extension. That's what it was.
But remember, in the beginning of the year, he goes, "You either give me my money or I'm not going to negotiate." That was his thing. It was a difference of $6 million. They told him no. They went to arbitration. They kind of met in the middle. They gave him an extra, I think, like one more year or something like that. But dude, you should have locked him up. He's right. It's going to cost him an extra $100 million.
Hey, Michael, dude, that's great, Michael. I've been to I'm jumping off completely here because Michael and myself and anybody else that may have lived on Long Island at one time or another, the Long Island Ducks games are fun. That's what I thought you meant, Michael, when you said you got home from a Ducks game. They're fun. When my daughter was younger, who we were on Basement Squad Reacts, I took her to Ducks games, and they were a lot of fun, man. They're very fan-friendly, and their mascot is cool, man. So that's a great experience there. It's a nice little ballpark there. You know, it's right next to the courts. It's right next to the courts where people are not having a good day. But right across the street is the Long Island Ducks, and it's a lot of fun.
You know what I just thought of, John? What about if Judge has something in his clause in his contract saying, if I win MVP, you have to give me $10 million?
I don't know.
You know, because most of these players have clauses in the contract. Like, yeah, you might give me 10, but it could still be 20 if I hit certain numbers. You never know.
It's true. Wally Backman can barely walk. Oh my gosh. I can only imagine Wally. Oh my gosh, man. Jay Donaldson making $25 million, Cole $34 million, Chapman $20 million, Hicks $10 million. Yeah, Donaldson getting $25 million this year and next year. Is anybody getting tired of Donaldson not being able to catch up to a fastball? The guy is unbelievable that he gets paid $25 million a year. His defense is still pretty good. He's made some good defensive plays out there, but his bat sucks. And for some reason, he's always batting fourth or fifth. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. IKF is batting better than him. Donaldson, $25 million. They owe him it next year. Incredible, man. Incredible.
Atlanta lost.
Atlanta lost. That's good.
To Colorado.
Chapman is out, by the way, 15-day IL because he got a leg infection from a tattoo. That's why he's out right now. But not for nothing, Chapman, since he's come back from his injury, opponents are batting 194 against him. They're 9 for 55 against Chapman since he came back from his injury. 9 for 55. They're batting 194 against him. So the guy's actually been pitching pretty well since he came off the IL. I still say IR. I'm still used to saying IR, man. Now I'm trying to get my IL. I got to keep practicing IL. So
real quick, did you see what happened to Philly last night? They were up 7-0 or 7-2, and they ended up losing 12-7.
They were up 7-2 in one inning, or just up in general.
Early. They were early. It was early, and they ended up losing last night 12-7.
Wow, that's good for them. So you guys, and Atlanta actually lost. They must be like, wow. Their fans must be like, wow, look at that. The Mets lose and we lose. I mean, like, like they're winning all. It seems like they're winning all the time. And then finally you guys lose and then they lose too. Who are they playing?
Colorado.
Colorado beat Atlanta. Wow.
I mean, they beat us one game out of 4. So.
Hey, well, I mean, these teams may not have a lot of baseball.
But that's what's funny about baseball. You should be beating these teams, and as Herman Edwards always said, you play to win the game.
Raleigh, welcome into the room, brother. Always good to see you back, brother. Always good to have you in, man. Raleigh, great cellar dweller veteran, man. Good to see you. Oh, Lou, did you ever look at the thing? The replay? You got to look at the replay and see if we can find Raleigh. Swinging his hat.
Ask him what color was his hat.
Hey, Raleigh, what color was your hat at that game? Lou actually is going to go back to that Met-Yankee game and look for you, man. What color was your San Diego hat? Was it brown?
And Raleigh, tell me exactly where you were sitting, by third base, first base, behind home plate, so I can pinpoint.
Yeah, we're going to find you, man. We're going to find you.
I guarantee you I'm going to find them.
Raleigh, man, just tell us what color your hat was and where exactly we're down the first base line, down the third base line, because we're Lou's on it. He's going to find you.
Oh, I am. I'm off tomorrow, so I have a lot of time in my hands.
Oh, do it, though. So we're going to find you tomorrow, Raleigh. Jay.
Yo, John, that outfit is freaking hot, man.
Huh?
I ain't going to front. Dude, that outfit is freaking hot.
Dude, that's from my dream woman, my wife, my beautiful, wonderful wife who supports me. So in 28 years of incredibleness, man. Yep, been a great road, 28 years. This is from her for my birthday, brother. This was the greatest. And seeing this was like, what? Let's say, Jay, I'm just a regular fan, and even I could see Josh was over. Yeah, Jay, you know what, brother? That's what the basement's all about, dude. We're all just regular fans, man. We're just regular fans. We're knowledgeable as hell in here, and sometimes we're knowledgeable until we're not. That's the way it works in the basement, man. So all of us sound so smart on one question or two, and then the next one we look like complete dummies. So that's what it is. We're all fans, and no one's auditioning for anything in here. Some live streams, these guys really do know what they're talking about, but they act as if, I'm way above everybody else because who cares about that stuff, man? Interact with your people, man. That's what the channels are about. Interact with your people. We ain't trying out for ESPN. We're not trying out. We're fans speaking to fans, and that's what the basement is all about. So we're happy to have you in here, Jay, for a second day in a row. Keep coming in, man. This is what the basement's all about.
Hey, John, real quick. Trying out for ESPN. Well, I want to give a thanks to Hawaii winning the Little League World Series for the second time in 2 years. They outscored their opponent 62-4, which I'm not lying. Real talk. So they won again. So shout out to Hawaii in the Little League World Series.
They won. What was the score?
They outscored their opponent 62-5.
Oh, outscored in total. Okay. I was going to say,
in total.
What inhuman person let a Little League game go on losing 62-5? Are you kidding me? These kids would be shattered for life. What happened?
Oh, yeah.
No, Schwaber had 30. I'm missing questions in here, I'm sure. This guy, Wasser, went to my high school. Wow, Rick. He did, huh? That's pretty cool, brother. At least the Braves could score versus Colorado. That was Gardini. I'm just a regular fan, saw that one. Judge has 51. Lockport, Judge has 51 homers. Next closest guy is Houston's Alvarez with 31. Hell yeah, Lockport, he's killing it, bro. Killing it.
You know who's killing it? Goldie from St. Louis. He might even win the Triple Crown this year.
Goldschmidt is murdering it. I know, man. He's doing really well. Schwaber has 36. You're wrong again, dude. Oh, okay. Good job clarifying. Lockport. Oh, so close. Gardini got to be. Oh, it's the Lockport and Gardini show. I see what's going on there. Raleigh Brown, he said, okay, Lou, when you're looking tomorrow, it says Raleigh said he's wearing a brown with the yellow logo, third base line, section 127.
What line? First base?
Third.
Third base, okay.
Third base line, he's wearing a brown with the yellow logo, third base line, section 127. Lou is going to be on that tomorrow. Gardini's going to find you. He's going to what's up?
Ask him, are you?
Well, he can hear you.
Yeah, I just thought about it, John. I'm sorry. Are you at the bottom section, top section, or top tier? One and change. It should be the bottom section, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 127's bottom.
It's bottom. Yep.
Okay. Field level. 127's field level.
I'm on it.
Good. Raleigh, he's going to find you, man. He's going to find you, dude. Third base line, section 127. I'm texting that to Lou right now. That's how we're going to find our cellar dweller, man.
Real quick, Raleigh, third base line, were you right or left of third base? If you're looking at third base, so we're on the same page. If you're looking at the third base, are you left or right of third base? So I can narrow it down. Because I promise you, we were all looking for you that day. All of us was looking for you. We just didn't know what you was wearing, where you was at. I said 117. John said, no, I wrote it down. It's going to be 117.
Yeah, I said I wrote it down, and I did write down 179. So I wrote down the wrong damn thing to begin with. I did. I wrote it down, and I said, man, Raleigh's in section 179. I wrote it, and I was wrong anyway. So now we know where he is. Lou's going to find him. It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Gunnar, we got that.
Imagine if San Diego doesn't make the playoffs, dude.
I know. That's what Raleigh said yesterday. Imagine they don't make the playoffs. Oh, yeah, Raleigh, it was a Yankees-Met game. That was last week. Thank you. Yeah. Which game was it? 28th to the 26th. It was the game
okay.
I think it was the game the Yankees won 4-2.
So that was Sunday's game.
Raleigh, was Max Scherzer pitching, or was it Walker? Was it Scherzer or was it Walker? That's how we'll determine that.
It was, I think it was Saturday's game. Saturday or Sunday's game.
Hey.
No, excuse me. It was the middle of the freaking week. What am I talking about?
Michael, Mike Francesa should take a lesson from you. He doesn't shut up and he doesn't let anyone get a word in edgewise. Hell yeah, Francesa doesn't, man. Mike Francesa, he doesn't let anybody get a word in, and he's way smarter. The guy does know his stuff, but he's way smarter than everybody, including Mad Dog Russo and everybody. He's so high and above, and all these callers that call in, Francis, they all are dumb, right? Every one of them he treats as idiots, and even if they didn't say something that smart, he buries people with how dumb they're.
And he wasn't like that, John. He wasn't like that before. No, exactly. He wasn't like that. Because before I moved to Florida, I was still listening to him on the. He was on the Fan first.
On the Fan, back in the Mad Dog
for a while. He used to come. Damn, what the hell was he? I think it was on at 1 o'clock or something like that. He had prime time. They had prime time.
He did. Mike Francesa by himself was doing an afternoon show, and by himself.
Yeah, because him and the Mad Dog got into some big beef.
And his whole documentary on that.
Yeah, but you know who's Michael K's doing that too, because Michael K wasn't like that before, and now he's high and above all the almighty.
I know, he really is, man.
And he wasn't like that, John. I used to love listening to him on ESPN.
Yep. Now, 1 second on that. Raleigh said he was looking at third base. I would be on the left, more upper field.
Got you.
He's going to find you, Raleigh. Lou will find you. And when he does, he's going to call me and tell me where in the video it is, what time on the video it is. Because I want to.
What day was it? Was it Saturday or Sunday? We're still trying to figure that out.
Hey, Raleigh, was it Saturday or Sunday? No, it was Monday, Tuesday games. The Met
Oh,
Yankees.
Monday, Tuesday. Hold on. My phone. Shit. I can't wait to get my
Raleigh,
my
was Scherzer
tablet
pitching
tomorrow.
or Walker? Listen, I think he was at the 4-2 Yankees. I think it was when they beat Max Scherzer. I think that's the game Raleigh was at. I think it was when they beat Max Scherzer. I think that's when he was at.
Wow, what a catch.
He said, yeah, I'd be very mad if they don't make the playoffs.
It's a possibility. I'm not saying that they won't, but there's a possibility.
Lockport said, I think Soto. I'm catching up on these freaking chats, guys. I missed a bunch of them. Lockport said, I think Soto should have went to St. Louis with him, Arenado, and Goldie as a potential 2-3-4. Oh, that would have been a nasty 2-3-4.
Look, I'm going to say it again. We offered Washington the most out of any team. We offered them 5 top prospects, 5, and a couple of other stuff and a couple of other picks. And they said no. I mean, I don't blame them, because why would you want to face the dude 18 times? But we're going to get him anyway. So at least replenish your farm system, get the most from him. No, they gave him nothing. San Diego gave them nothing.
They really gave him nothing back. I mean, San Diego got a steal. They got Josh Bell along with Soto.
Oh,
they gave up 5 prospects.
John, you said it again. Bell was the cherry on top.
Bell was like a throw-in, hitting 301. It was like a throw-in. I mean,
oh, yeah.
Hey, Pessable Taylor, good seeing you in the room, brother. Good seeing you in the cellar, man. Back in the basement, brother. Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep the basement rolling. Raleigh, Lou, I'm an average-looking 22 white dude that probably won't narrow the search. It was a 4-2 game, August 22nd. Yeah, it was the Scherzer game, right? We won 4-2. 4-2 game, August 22nd.
You're going to be the only person wearing a San Diego's hat in New York during the Subway Series. I'm going to find you.
He said the average look. He's a Marine, though. Raleigh, you are United States Marine Corps representative in the basement, brother. So you get the mad respect, man. You get the respect up and down the wall, man. Thank you for your service. He's our military representative, Raleigh, Marine Corps rep, right?
No. We got two. Remember my boy John Chandler from Atlanta?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We were ripping on you that day, yeah.
Army warrant officer, too. He's in the military, too, John.
Good for him. John Chandler's the other one. So good. We got that. Raleigh, I promise you, Lou's going to find you. Lou's going to find you. Max Scherzer game. You got all the – Jay said Lou thinks the Mets are getting Soto, Judge, and Ohtani.
Why not? I'll take 2 out of 3.
Jay, thank you for your service. Jay said he's a 10-year Army vet. Another military representative in the basement, man. This is what's up. The basement has everybody. We have fans of all teams, military representing in the basement, man. That's what's up. Thank you for your service too, Jay. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because when my friends that went into the service said, John, you should come with us. I'm a laid-back dude, and I chose partying over going to the service. So I appreciate you guys and the service that you did.
Yes, sir.
Go that route. So Mike Ford did not hit another home run. He did not hit another home run. Mike Ford hit another home run off the Yankees. Mike Ford did it. Are you kidding me? Mike Ford just hit another home run. Is he going to? Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. Come on. Come on. Oh, Raleigh said to you, brother, hold on. Did he do anything back to the Yankees? Why, it's incredible. Mike Ford's hitting home runs off us now. Come on. This guy's a bum. He's the epitome of bum. He's definition of bum. Mike Ford, where was this when you were on the Yankees, you bum? He's a bum. He's a bum, and he's talking smack. Get this guy out. He's a clown. He'll be on 5 more teams in 3 seasons. In the next 3 years, he'll be on 5 more teams. Guy's a bum. Raleigh said to you, that's true. The way the Yankees and Met fans were asking me why I was wearing my hat, I figured I'd be in the news.
I told you. I promise you.
He said he figured be in the news, man, wearing that hat. Hey, listen, when the Yankees were playing the Mets I almost said it's Shea, at Citi Field, there was guys walking around with Braves jerseys on. Like, what are you doing wearing a Braves jersey?
So when I went to Miami with my best friends, a couple of my other best friends, my true brothers that I've known for 30-something plus years, Yankee fans, they were wearing their Yankee jerseys. They didn't care where they were at. They were wearing their Yankee jerseys in Miami.
I hear you, man.
So I respect that. I've always respected that.
I hear you. Lou, hold the fort.
I will. All right. Well, let's take a look here. Let's talk about the Yankees. Yo, as much as I hate to say it, because regardless, I'm from New York. I always root for New York. I don't root for the Knicks. I don't like the Knicks. But there's a possibility that they can lose the division because they're only up by what, 7 games? 5 or 7 games. Sorry if I'm not on point. They're playing Tampa. Tampa's on fire. Tampa always gives the Yankees trouble. And if Tampa can sweep them 6 games and the Yankees don't win in between there, they're in trouble. If it wasn't for the Yankees having that historical first half of the season, oh, my man, my people, cellar dwellers, they would be in trouble right now. Because on top of that, not only did they lose, 17 out of 20-something games, but Toronto wasn't winning, but Tampa was, and Tampa caught up. They just surpassed Toronto. So it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get real interesting. Same thing with the Mets. We only up 3 games, 3.5 games. Atlanta can still make a push. We face Atlanta one more time, and I think we face the Phillies, which I think they're still rocking. No, we're done with the Phillies. I'm sorry. We got Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, Atlanta, and the Pirates again. So we have an easy schedule. So you never know. But football's around the corner, guys. Football is around the corner. Oh, yeah. But, dude, I'm happy that Atlanta lost today. They lost two out of 3. Oh, yeah, I think 2 out of 3 against St. Louis. So that's good for us. But we should have won on Sunday. Scherzer only gave up, I think, 1 run. We didn't score no runs. That sucked for us. But the thing about the postseason this year, if you guys don't understand or didn't know, since there was a lockout, 2 weeks were lost during the regular season. So now the playoffs, there's no the first 2 rounds. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no rest day. So it's back to back to back to back to back to back. So teams like the Mets, the Dodgers, St. Louis, even Houston, that have really good the first 2 starters are dominant. They're not going to pitch 4 games because they're going to have to squeeze in a third person there because there's no off day. So that does change the playoffs just a little bit. But this year we do have 3 wild card teams, if I'm not mistaken. And it's not a 1-game elimination. They have to play. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But watch out for Tampa because Tampa always has a young team that does not care what happens because they're young. Think about it. You don't care what the previous year or 2 previous years what your team did or who they lost to or what. No, they're gonna rock. They always rock. So Yankees they're gonna be climbing uphill. If it wasn't for that historical first half of the season, the Yankees would be in trouble.
Yep. Thank goodness they had that magical first half of the season, Mo, because it's keeping them up there. But if they don't win, they should hold on to win today. But if they don't, I mean, the Rays are right there, and you got Rays, Twins, Rays.
I was just telling them that the Rays every single year has a young team, always coming from the minor leagues. They don't care if the Yankees beat them before. They don't care because they're all new. They're all trying to make it. They're all trying to play good. And when that happens, Tampa always puts out a good team.
It's funny, man, that Tampa is always their
The
whole
laughing
roster.
stock.
Huh?
We laugh at them.
But now, man, they have a team just for the past few years, they have a team that can't even match, Cole's pay is almost their whole roster. And it's just and they match every year when the Red Sox are good too. They're right there, right at the top of the. They do more damage than the Blue Jays do in the AL East. They do more
Me and
damage
John
than the Blue Jays.
lived in Tampa. I've been living in Tampa for 15 years. John was here, 12, 13?
In Tampa?
In Tampa.
About that, yeah, about 12.
Give or take. And I will always tell you this. Tampa cannot even put 6,000 fans in their stadium on a consistent basis.
At all.
And I'm saying 5,000 to 6,000. I'm not even saying 10, 15. I'm saying 5,000 to 6,000. These people give away tickets. They go to this radio station, they just give away tickets. They want people there. 5-cent beer, 5-cent beer, 10-cent hot dogs, just to get people in the stands. But every single year, regardless if they're good or not, their minor league system keeps on pumping out talent. Think about it. Shields, Crawford,
David Price.
Hellboy, Price, Longoria, who else? Snell. That should have beat LA.
Snell. Yeah.
So many players that come out of this farm system of a poor team, if you want to call them that. But they always give Boston, the Yankees, and Toronto trouble every single year, even when they suck.
Hey, Jay, Tampa and the Jays play each other 10 more times before the season ends. It's going to get interesting. Hell yeah, that's going to get interesting. The Yankees may need that help. That those guys are going to beat each other up for a while, Jay. Good point, man. Good point. And
of course.
Oh, Pessable Taylor says he needs help with his FanDuel picks for tomorrow. Lose a fantasy guy.
Who you have?
Hey, Pessable, let us know who you have, man.
Yep.
And who's really the guy with that stuff? Let us know who you have.
I've won multiple championships, and the only pick that John ever gave me was
Brian Roberts was sitting in Lou's pool, whatever pool he was in at that time. This is years ago. And sitting there was your free agent, I guess. I don't play this stuff, so
he was in the waivers. Yeah, he was a free agent.
Yeah, he was on waivers. And I'm like, who is Brian Roberts? Just sitting there. They're like, well, who is that guy? No one. Brian Roberts was the second baseman for the Baltimore Orioles, who was an outstanding second baseman at the time and could hit. And I'm like, Lou, pick this guy up.
You told me he was a doubles machine.
Doubles machine. Yes, he was.
And he was.
Doubles
and I
machine.
won that year.
Yep, you won that year. Amen.
John, yep. High five.
Bam. And that's what everybody's like, you should play fantasy, John. You should do all this stuff. Yeah, because Lou won because of that. I don't gamble either, Jay. I'm not a big gambler. I don't gamble like Eddie Bush. Hold on. Jay said he doesn't gamble because he is Eddie Mush from Bronx Tale. He's a mush. Yo, Jay, Lou and I talk about mush. Lou's from the Bronx. Lou is from the Bronx, man. We talk about mush all the time. All the time.
That same year, I picked up Eduardo Jimenez from Colorado.
Wow, I remember him.
He only had 2 or 3 good seasons. That's it. But he pitched a no-hitter once. And yeah, Brian Roberts came through for me, brother.
Brian Roberts, Jimenez. Yeah, you won that. I told you, I couldn't believe, and he'd been if I remember right, he actually been sitting on waivers on your pool for a while, right? No one knew who he was.
You were like, who are these people? I said, dude, everybody has good players. You were like, no, this guy is a doubles machine. Pick him up. Yep. I did.
And he did.
Yep.
You didn't from day one.
$1,200 that year. Oh yeah.
Of course, Rocco just woke up. So, and Rocco's my dog. Everybody, Raleigh's seen, Gunner's seen him. Rocco just woke up. So, of course, he's standing next to me now, and he wants all the attention in the world, which I spoiled the hell out of him. So he just woke up. Now he's standing next to me.
John, who made the last out yesterday?
Cabrera, remember?
He almost flipped the bat.
Oh, well, he made the yeah. Remember, he almost hit. I mean, we were saying that the guy wasn't hitting very well, but he was fielding. He went right to the warning track. He almost made you eat your words.
He thought it was good. He flipped the bat and everything, and he felt embarrassed afterwards.
We all thought it was good. Yeah, who cares, you kid? Like, and especially when you haven't been hitting and you're playing great defense and you finally think you put your team ahead. You gotta go for the flip.
I'll tell you this: if you have not played baseball, there's a certain thing when you hit the ball solid, you don't feel it. It just feels like natural. Bing! When you hit the ball wrong, you feel it in your hands. He must have been like, oh, it felt great. Wow, it's a home run. Backflip. Oh, it got caught.
Yeah, man. It's like I still say, man, Ken Griffey Jr. had the smoothest, effortless home run swing I've ever seen. Really? Rocco, stop.
Oh, Barry Bonds, too. Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds was another one, man. It's another one.
He could have missed, brother. He could have missed.
Here we are. For everybody, here's the whining in the background. Rocco wanted to be on screen for everybody. He wanted to be on screen. He likes being on screen. He woke up. He's been asleep for a while. He's 11 years old. So it is what it is. Anybody new in the room, hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, and the like button. We are in the basement, and that's what you need to do.
Your boys extended Barrett today.
Thank goodness. And I gave a RJ Barrett stat out earlier. RJ Barrett, ready for this?
He's my favorite.
He's the fifth guy. Think about this stat. He is now the fifth guy in NBA history. He just joined LeBron, Kobe, KD, and Luka for being under age 22 and having 3,000 points, 1,000 boards, and 200 3-pointers before age 22. So he just joined LeBron, KD, Luka, and Kobe. That is incredible. I said all along, do not get rid of RJ Barrett, especially since I just got his jersey. And
I'll say this. One day Doughboy will come on after the last time we were here. And I watch a lot of him. He's a diehard Knicks fan. And I told him, this dude Barrett, he comes from Duke. He's very intelligent, awesome. He's awesome. I promise you. Oh, he started liking, he'll drop 40 on you, but then he'll drop 10. And then he'll drop 40 on you and then drop 15. But last year, he was consistent. And he's young.
Yeah, he was. Absolutely, he was.
You don't play for Duke if you're not smart, because they always pass on 5-star recruits. Think about it. Kentucky is usually the one that picks up the one and done. Coach K, if you're not going to stay here for 3 years, we don't want you, or at least 2 years.
Yeah.
And everybody that plays for Duke, smart IQ. We might not have the most talented crew, but the smartest crew always wins.
Hell yeah. Oh, Andy, man, regular cellar dweller. Haven't seen you in a while, Andy. Andy just dropped in, shaking my DH. You know that, my damn head. Braves lost 3 straight games and Mets lost 2. Star, we can't take advantage of it. Andy, we were just talking about that, how the Mets finally, and the Braves lose too. That's incredible how you guys cannot take advantage of it. You're winning all the time. So we were just talking about that.
It's because, look, think about it. They just played St. Louis, and now they're playing, losing to Colorado was tough, though.
Hey, we just dropped 2 in a row to the A's and then the Angels. So, aren't you glad we got RJ? Yeah, Jay said, aren't you glad we got RJ instead of Zion? Dodged the bullet. Yeah, it's looking like that. By the way, Coach K did say when the Knicks drafted RJ Barrett that honestly, he didn't say he was better than Zion. He just said without Zion, RJ really would have been the #1 guy everybody would have wanted. Coach K said that. RJ Barrett really would have been the #1 player everybody would have wanted. And I'm glad also, just to add on, that the Knicks did not include him in a package for Donovan Mitchell. You don't get rid of a talent like RJ.
Oh, they wasn't going to. I promise you they wasn't going to.
They couldn't have.
They was not going to.
You can't. You can't give up an RJ Barrett, man. Come on.
And he can hit free throws.
Yes.
because that's tough nowadays. People can't free throws. But the good thing about him is that Zion was a power player. Um, Kind of like, let's just say Randy Johnson, as a comparison. When you lose your fastball, that's it, you're done. Unlike Pedro Martinez, Maddox, and a couple of other players, Zion is a power play. Give me the ball in the post. I'm gonna turn around 2 steps, bang, I'm gonna bang it on you. When he hurt his knee and his ankle, he's not the same player. He hasn't been the same player. What has he done? Nothing.
Right. He's been hurt the whole time, and all the Knicks fans that are dying to get Zion. I'm like, I don't want to give up the house to get Zion. He can't
No.
play a whole season. He gets hurt a lot. And
Right.
I'm very happy. And we have Cam. The thing with the Knicks that's really going to piss me off is we have Cam Reddish, and they're not using him. Tom Thibodeau does not play the younger guys, man. You have Cam Reddish on the team. Why are you not playing him? They have to play him this year too, man. Come on. Gunner, I love dogs. I've got two. What's that?
You know what I'm going to say to that? The owner.
Well, Dolan now is trying to let the Knicks ride like the Rangers just rode with draft picks, young players, have the right veterans in there, and see what happens from there, because that's exactly, he owns both teams. A lot of people forget James Dolan owns the Rangers too.
I was going to say that dude has a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. He owns the New York Rangers and the New York Knicks. He owns them both. But
And
now he let the Rangers rebuild. Yeah, he let the Rangers rebuild through youth, and now he's letting it happen with the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett, all these young guys. But you got a coach in Thibodeau that plays older guys and runs them into the ground, man, instead of using your youth. Miles McBride is going to be a good player. You got Robinson, Barrett. Cam Reddish needs to play.
Who's the French dude?
Oh, Fournier.
That hits the three.
Eric Fournier.
Doughboy loves him. Doughboy loves him. He
was a tradable piece, though. But I know he loves him. He's good. He's tradable piece. His defense isn't that great.
But he hits clutch threes.
He does hit shots. He does. I don't hate him. I'm happy we didn't trade RJ for some pennies and an old MJ jersey like we always do in young talent.
Always.
That's right. Always. Gunner has loves dogs, 2 German Shepherds. Sophie, 70 pounds. You have a 70-pound German Shepherd. Wow. And she's the alpha, and half-brother Bane, 120 pounds. He's special but strong. Wow, Gunner, you probably don't worry about too many problems with having 2 sizes.
120.
120 German Shepherd, 120.
Is he actually from Germany? Because there's 3 different kinds of German Shepherds that I know. The bigger ones are actually from Germany. Dude, they're no joke.
Johnny, did you hear about? Yes, I did hear about that. Gunner's Sauce Gardner creating his own sauce called Sauce. I did hear about that. Jay, everyone knew if Zion didn't lose weight, he would end up hurt. Oh, yeah, the guy weighs too much. It's almost like Mekhi Becton on the Jets. The guy's a monster. He's huge and just weighs too much. Weighs too much.
Do you know when we found out that he weighs too much? When they played North Carolina. First quarter, he blew his sneaker right off. Remember that?
Yep. Oh, yeah, he blew his sneaker. The whole sole ripped right off. Or the back of the heel ripped right off. Yeah, I remember that. Sure. Yep, I remember that. I was one who was mad the Knicks didn't get Durant, Irving. Good thing I'm not the GM. Yeah, I think Durant and Irving didn't want to come to the Knicks. I think one thing with KD,
we spoke about that, John.
We spoke about it. I don't think he wanted to. Going to the Nets is the easier route than having the pressure of trying to win the Knicks, bringing the Knicks back to the glory years and winning in all of those times. I think that the Knicks would have been too much pressure for KD, too much media pressure. Going to the Nets is like being a superstar pitcher, and no offense, Lou, but you know what I mean. You go to the Mets instead of the Yankees. You go to the Jets instead of the Giants. You go to those are the teams. You go to the younger brother teams. You got more of a pass. If Eli Manning had played on the Jets, he would have had more of a pass than the immediate, why aren't you Peyton Manning right off the bat with the Giants? It's just the way it is. You come starting. If Johan Santana had come to the Yankees and had any bad start right off the bat, he would have been ridiculed on the Mets. He pitched well for the Mets, but if he had a couple rough starts, that's how it is. KD going to the Nets was the easier route than going to the Knicks, and I really think that's what it was. He couldn't handle the pressure of trying to lead the team back to a ring. which you would have expected to do.
Did-
Go. I know you want to say something.
Did you hear the reason why Kyrie Irving and what the hell is that coach's name?
Kevin Nash.
Nash. Did you see why they were fighting? Why they went out?
Good.
Steve Nash.
Lou said Kevin Nash a long time ago. It's an old joke. Anyway, go ahead, Lou.
Did you hear why they were fighting?
No.
So Nash had a party in his house. He was showing people his trophies, and he showed his MVP trophy. Kyrie Irving says, "I think you should give that back to Kobe Bryant because you didn't deserve it," in front of everybody.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
well.
And then think about this. KD wanted to leave. He requested a trade, and then next thing you know, a couple of weeks later, we found common ground. We're going to move forward. That's a BS move, dude. That's a BS move by the Nets.
Everything that's going on with the Nets, this is what, can you imagine this circus that had it been on? Like Jay said, thank God they didn't come to the Knicks because they would have been 2 head cases on the Knicks. And then the Knicks would have been ridiculed for taking 2 stars again that will have all these issues. I agree. KD would not.
Can I stop you? Can I stop you real quick?
Good.
Can I stop you real quick? Any team, excuse my language, I don't give a F who it is, would love the trouble of having Irving and KD fighting to either come in, get out, whatever it is. Those 2 dudes together are monsters, regardless if they're problematic. To have them on one team, the Knicks would have loved that. The Knicks
everybody would have. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't.
The Knicks are already problematic. The Knicks are already problematic with or without them.
I sat here and wanted them both on the Knicks. I did. I was one of them. And then I see this mess on the Nets, and all of a sudden, these newfound Nets fans. I've always been a Net fan. I've always, you haven't. You haven't always been a Net fan. It's like the newfound in Tampa. I was there. I lived in Tampa for 12 years. Lou's there. It's like these newfound Buccaneer fans now that Brady's there. No one went to the Buccaneer games when I was there. They did not sell out. No one went. All right.
You got to know this one, John.
Tom Brady goes there, and they're newfound Buccaneer fans. I've been a Buccaneer fan my whole life. Good.
Remember when the Devils was killing it? I think they won 2 or 3. I think 2 championships they won.
Oh, the Jersey Devils, yeah, yep, with Brodeur and Scott Stevens and Ken Danachuk, sure.
Who were Devils fans? When have you seen a Devils fan? When have you ever seen anyone say wearing a Devils jersey, wearing a Devils hat, wearing a Devils anything? They killed it. After that, you haven't heard from them again.
Yeah, Martin Brodeur era, Scott Stevens. They had a lot of great players on that team, Claude Lemieux, and they were winning and they were battling with the Rangers. Those were some of the greatest playoff games I ever went to with Rangers Devils.
The Jersey Nets, when they had Jason Kidd, they had Jefferson, they had
Kerry Kittles,
Tim Thomas, they had Tim Thomas, they had who was the other guy that came from Kent State?
Well, they had Kerry Kittles.
What the hell was his name? He was a power forward. Came from Kent State, broke his ankle in college. What the hell is his name? I can't think of it right now. They had great teams. They didn't do nothing. They went to They went to the finals one time, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Well, they lost to the Lakers, man. That was that. I mean, when they were way overmatched in that one. Irving doesn't even play. Jay said Irving doesn't even play. He shows up when he feels like it. Hell yeah, and it's not always because of the vaccination. There are games that he just didn't show up. Just didn't feel like playing. I mean, that's true. He disappeared that one time. No one knew where he was. He didn't inform the team. And this is where I say is the organization's fault. You don't involve the team. What job can you have? And you can pick other sports. What other sport allows a player to not show up, not say he's not going to be there, doesn't tell the coach, doesn't tell ownership, doesn't tell GM, comes back and still gets paid and comes back when he feels like he doesn't feel he owes an explanation to anybody?
Aaron Rodgers.
Huh?
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers can't take off from a game and not tell anybody.
His name was Kenyon Martin. That's the guy I was thinking about. So
Oh, Kenyon Martin. Yeah, K Martin. Yep.
he was a monster.
I'm serious, man, kid. Who can do that? A lot of players can't just walk away from the team.
Aaron Rodgers, remember he got suspended for 2 games for lying because
but we're talking about Kyrie Irving left the Nets, undisclosed reason, and didn't tell anybody, nobody, and then he came back. He could play again. That's different than getting suspended.
You know what happened, John, and you're gonna agree with me. Yankees and Mets. Before April, New York was shut down. Oh, you can't have if you don't have a vaccine, you don't got a car, you're not playing. Here comes Uncle Steve and the Steinbrenners. Oh, we're about to start playing in April and May. Half our team don't have it. And as soon as they were going to play baseball, what happened? They lifted the ban.
Oh, yeah. Well, money talks. Money talks.
Money talks. Bullshit walks. Excuse my language.
Money talks. The Nets in a bad spot when Raleigh. Mets in a bad spot when they got Garnett and Paul Pierce. Yeah, they traded away the house for that, man. They helped the Celtics rebuild their entire team and organization. My gosh, that was horrible. Paul Pierce, didn't Garnett play like 1 year there, barely? I think Paul Pierce lasted 2 or 3 years there, but Garnett was like one and done.
But what about Tatum? He's the wild card right now.
Tatum, Jaylen Brown had a better finals than Tatum had. Tatum's like the face. Jaylen Brown is really a big part of that team moving forward. Like when you watch the Celtics in that finals, they disappear. They disappear during stretches. And Tatum, I'm sorry, Tatum didn't. Jaylen Brown had a better series, better finals than Tatum, I think, man. I think Tatum is he's a really good player. He's a really good player, man. But I don't think he had the greatest finals in the world.
What about the other dude that freaking had the mental issue? What is his name? The one that the Nets traded for. The one that was in Philly, didn't play in Philly.
Yeah. Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. No, not Ben Simmons. No. Ben Simmons is it is
Ben Simmons was a head case from Philly. Yeah, he hasn't played.
Remember, he's still playing for the Nets.
I know. Well, they have to. They picked him up.
So imagine
he refused to play. He refused to play for the Sixers, but he didn't. He refused to play for the Sixers, and then he came to the Nets.
And they called him out. That was the best part about it. They called him out.
He had some back injury or something. I don't know the whole story, but
he said it was mental issues. Mental issues.
It was mental issues from the Sixers. Then he came to the Nets and had some other injury. I don't know if it was the same related or not.
But imagine if he can play up to 80% of who he was, Kevin Durant and Kyrie, because we know Kyrie. We know what Kevin Durant can do. They don't have a bad team. They're still in contention.
They haven't had a bad team and haven't won with them. Even when they had Harden, all of them, they haven't won with them. They don't play together. I think they played 15 times together, Harden, Kyrie, and KD. 15 times. Then they get to the playoffs and they lose. And then they got swept this year.
The worst part is that they trade 76ers trade their garbage for the Nets garbage. And Harden he scored 2 points? It's like, oh, it was horrible.
It was terrible, man. Terrible. Lockport. Yeah, back to baseball, right? Well, Boone is using a bullpen tonight, Lockport. You're right. He's using it a lot, man. And right. He's using a lot of pitches already. Well, you got to have – he can't do that tomorrow night because we got the Rays right after. We need all hands on deck when we play the Rays. Jay said, yeah, what about Jason Williams? Jason Williams on the Nets. Yes, I remember that. Didn't he? He had some weird thing.
Didn't he shoot the limo driver?
It was something like that. Yeah, it was some weird thing with Jason Williams. Good call, Ed. Hype Beast Jay. Good call on Jason Williams, man. Forgot about him. Wow, man. Yeah, that's another.
What Baker Mayfield said? Did you hear what Baker Mayfield said?
What, that he's the greatest quarterback that ever lived, and it was everybody else's fault.
Their first game is against the Browns. Their first game is against the Browns. He goes, "I'm going to F them up."
Who cares? Who cares what Baker says? Baker had a team, man. He couldn't play, couldn't win with them. Couldn't win. You have Odell, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. You can't win with that. So you
Look,
know what? Who cares what Baker?
look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am the
Cares what he says.
biggest Mayfield hater. I can't stand the man. I can't
Hey,
stand
Gunner,
nothing
take it
about the
easy,
man.
brother. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for always
Gonna have
showing
a good
up, man.
night. But I'll tell you this about Baker Mayfield. Last year he had a rotator cuff mess, whatever he had. Not making any excuses. I can't stand. I promise you, I can't stand him. But I think he's gonna show up this year. He's my dark horse this year.
We'll see. Hey, Henry, I love you, brother. Henry, you got to watch the F-bombs on here, bro. Love you always in the room, Henry, but you can't be dropping the F-bombs in here, man, in the chat, dude. I read what you're saying.
Even if I love the F-bombs, but we don't know the whole algorithm and stuff like that, so we're sorry.
I see what you're saying, Henry, but I can't show it because you have too many F-bombs in there. But yeah, Durant's not the same player after his injury. He's 34 years old now. Right, and it's hard to trade a guy that don't.
Are you bugging? Hold on. If you can bleep out what he said. What he said. He's not the same player that he was 2-3 years ago. Are you out your mind?
Irving Durant and Harden are all divas. That's true. Durant not the same
100%.
player after his injury. He's 34 years old now. Who wants a guy anyway? Who wants to trade for a guy that's you're not sure he's going to be on the next team for another year until he wants to be with somebody else? I love though that the Nets had a big contract extension with him and then said, "Hey, dude, we're not going to trade you away for nobody. We traded away the house to get you. Now we're not going to trade you just because you want to be traded and taking a bunch of nobodies just to get to satisfy you." Finally, our team stepped up and stopped that.
I'm going to be honest with you. He's still the top 3 scorer in the league.
Oh, he is.
So how are you going to tell me that he's not the same after injuries? Are you bugging? The dude still drops 50, 30 points, 40, 50 points whenever he wants. Did he have a team that was compromised with Kyrie Irving or having a coach like Nash that wasn't experienced? Yeah, but the dude still dropped 30, 40 points whenever he wants. That dude is one of the second behind, at least for me, my opinion only. The only one that I think can score better than him is Carmelo Anthony, pure scorer. Kevin Durant can drop 40 or 50 whenever the hell he wants. It's not his fault that his team don't play defense.
That's true. Yeah, thanks, Andy. I think the Yankees will still win the AL East division title, but the Rays are playing great lately. I agree with you there. Henry, don't worry about it, bro. It's okay. It happens, man. It didn't show. I didn't show the message, bro, but I get it. You're good. And thank you for respecting that, Henry, because you are a regular cellar dweller in the basement, brother. You always, it's all good, dude. Raleigh, thanks for hanging in there, brother. Thank you for hanging in there, Raleigh. We'll be back tomorrow night. I said I may not be, but I will be. I'll be here because that's what I do.
Was that who dropped the F-bomb, Henry?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I didn't show
Henry,
it. It didn't show on the
it's
chat.
Okay. It's like when you're married and when you sharp in your underwear and you tuck your underwear and you put them in the bottom of the hamper so your wife don't see it. It's okay. We didn't see it. We're good.
Well, we just learned something about Lou, and that went a whole different direction. Well, look what door we opened there. All right. Anyway,
that wasn't funny, John. Come on, you gonna tell me that wasn't funny? Get out of here, man.
You know, one thing I will. Henry said, look at Durant's last 2 years in the playoffs. Sure, he dropped 60 points, take 50 shots a game. He came up short in the playoffs last 2 years. He did get shot. One thing I'll say with the KD thing. He is not. The people that say he's – go ahead, Lou. You're about to say something. Go ahead. Hold on. He's not LeBron. The people that say he's better than LeBron and runs a team better than LeBron are smoking crack. He is not LeBron.
I agree.
He cannot handle the pressure that LeBron handles.
I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago when he kind of stepped on the 3-point line. It was that – look at this. Look. It was that much. He should have won the game, but he didn't. But – you are not going to sit here, and I don't like KD. I think he's soft like bread. How many times I've always said it? He's soft like bread. Yeah. He went to the Golden State, won BS championships, but you cannot take that the man can score and can play, and he's 7 foot tall and does things that nobody else can do. Let's be real.
Jay said for a second there, I thought Lou was going to put Durant over Jordan also. LOL. He's just kidding.
I don't know.
Listen, like I said, the people that
Is
are
my
out
name
there,
Houdini? Is my name Houdini? My name is not Houdini.
the people that say that Durant is better than LeBron, better leader, better this, that, you guys are smoking crack. He can't handle the pressure LeBron handles. I'm sorry, he just can't. He can't. Look, he went to the Nets to run his own team, and he can't do it. Can't run his own team. He cannot be the guy to go through.
Wait, not only did he went to his own team, picked his coach, picked the shooting guard, picked everybody else, picked Harden, and when shit hit the excuse my language, when whatever hit the fan, where was he?
Yep. When he was getting, he got shut down big. Let's see.
But he still dropped 40 or 30 points every single game. It wasn't like Harden leaving and going to 76ers and scored 2 points in an elimination game. 2 points, 2.
Henry, you're right, and I agree with this. I mean, you go to the Warriors, you freaking stay there. KD is one of the best players in the world. I'll agree with that, but he never should have left the Warriors, my point. He should have just stayed there, because now his legacy goes right back to the Nets, where people said he can't carry his own team, and it's proven over and over and over. He should have stayed on the Warriors and just taken the abuse that he went to a ready-made team. That would have been better for him than trying to run his own squad, because he looks terrible. Remember when the Nets first got KD, Kyrie, and then Harden? They're like, oh, Knicks, we own the city now. Look at them, man. Look at them. They never really did it. They don't own anything.
Wait. Let's be realistic here. They only play like 18 games together.
Why is that?
I'm not saying
right.
They only play 18 games together.
But why is that? So when this team never gelled together. Again, Kyrie does, he didn't have the vaccination. Forget about that. He does leave when he feels like leaving. He plays when he feels like playing. The guy is a great point guard. He's got the best handles in the game. There's no doubt about that. But they don't play together. Huh? But then when they came to play together, they expected they were just going to dominate. We've seen how many teams get put together, and when they don't gel together, they don't dominate. Remember the Eagles team with Vince Young and all of them? Hey, we got 2011. They got the team that's going to be the dream team. Remember all that?
What about LeBron James' first year in Miami? They lost to Dallas, was it?
Yep. In 2011, they lost to Dallas. Yeah. Dallas beat a lot of teams on the way to that finals, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Including Kobe and the Lakers. They beat a lot of teams on the way. So but right, when you put these teams together, you can't just magically play 18 games and then magically get to the playoffs and everybody's going to gel great. No, it doesn't work that way. Especially when you have individual players that are used to playing as individuals. James Harden is an individual. He is not a team player. He's not a team player. So how are you going to gel as a team when you have guys that always want like Harden? How long is he going to stay in the Sixers? This year, maybe?
The first, when Oklahoma, they had Harden, KD, and Westbrook. 3 top players right now, and they couldn't win.
Couldn't win. Anyway, the Nets, they aren't the Warriors. Look what, KD and them thought that like Curry and them couldn't win. This past Warriors team was very beatable, and they won. Curry carried his own team, which a lot of people thought he couldn't do. Couldn't carry a team by himself, and he did it. That finals was all Curry. Klay Thompson was not the same as he normally was, because he's not been as great as when he came back off the injury. He didn't have great finals.
But he still
Curry carried that team.
No, you know who is the dark horse that nobody gives freaking credit to? Draymond Green.
Yeah, but Draymond Green is.
No. Hear me out. We have all these shooters. You have all these people that come in and out of the team.
By the way, the Yankees are winning 7-3. If anybody cares.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead. We tailed off. It's all right. It's a basement.
Yo, Mr. Green is the freaking rock of that team. I'm sorry, as much as I hate to say it. I'm going to bring it up again against Cleveland when he got kicked out because of the flagrant foul.
Stop.
They lost.
Stop. That is the lamest excuse of all time. Lamest excuse. A 73-win team can't overcome a guy missing one game blew 3-1
You're-
series
you're-
because Draymond missed one game.
I
Okay,
just
so
look, John.
that
You
is
always told me this,
ridiculous.
John.
It's ridiculous. That is horrible.
Hold on,
Horrible.
John.
They choked away a 3-1 series. It's not because Dray. So okay, game 6 and 7's in Golden State. What happened there? They couldn't handle a 73-19. Game 6 and 7's in Golden State, but they're so devastated that Draymond missed game 5 that we can't handle winning game 6 and 7 because we lost all the momentum because Draymond missed game 5. That is the lamest excuse ever for a 73-19. That is lame, Lou. It's lame. So many people say it. I'm sorry. It's lame.
You know how you always told me always throw a
lame.
breadcrumb. You always told me throw a breadcrumb in and sucker them in. I suckered you in, brother. Yes, they did lose.
I already
that
know where
series,
you're going with this. You can't sucker me in, bro.
No. Let me tell you this.
Go ahead. Let me hear it. Let me hear how you suckered me. Go ahead.
I promise you, he's the rock of that team.
Lou, Draymond missing game 5 devastated the Warriors so they could not win at home game 6 and 7. That was devastating. Devastating. Lou, that is lame. I'm sorry. I told you this in the past.
That shows you how valuable he was.
So the Warriors, a 73-19, were so mentally fragile that they couldn't handle.
Mentally. No. Not mentally. Tough enough.
Building momentum means that you cannot overcome
mental. No.
what just happened. That's
mental and being tough is two different things. Two different things. Because you can be mentally strong and still be weak, or you can be weak and not mentally strong. Two different things.
Lou. So the whole series was based on him missing game 5.
Yeah,
so these are people that listen. If Michael Jordan, we're not going to turn this into a whole Jordan basketball, whatever. But
don't even
Michael
mention
Jordan was
because
down
he never lost.
3-1.
He never lost.
He was down 3-1 in his
He was never.
Doesn't matter. If he was down 3-1 and led both teams.
No. You can't bring him up because he was never down 3-0 ever.
Right, because he was always on the favorite team. The whole point is Draymond Green missing one game for a superstar team like that being 73-9 is a lame ass.
It cost them 2 games. It cost them 2 games. It cost them
how come the Warriors, how come the year before when LeBron didn't have Kyrie or Kevin Love, that the Warriors were so dominant in 15? How come LeBron and the Cavs don't get that same excuse missing those? He had to work with Deladova in that first series and not Kyrie Irving.
We're not talking about anybody else. We're talking about Golden State.
Because it's
what does it mean? It doesn't work for you?
It's an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
Tell me a 73-9 team losing one.
You saw when Draymond Green got kicked out of that game, and in the following game he didn't have the game. They lost both those 2 games
at home. Game 6 and 7, 73-19 because Draymond.
So losing at home doesn't mean a lot to you. When you have home court advantage and you're losing games at home, that changes the whole entire series. That didn't change the series for you?
They lost game 6 and 7 at home when Draymond was in. So how did that happen?
The momentum changed. Okay.
Stop.
Are you crazy?
Stop.
I'll prove a point to you.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
No.
73-19 couldn't gel. Couldn't gel when Draymond came back? Wait. When Draymond came back, they couldn't gel. They lost it all because he missed game 5. They couldn't
after
gel.
The Rangers, hold on. No, I'm going to point to you. So after the Rangers was up 2-0 against
can't bring up the Rangers.
Tampa.
I couldn't bring up Jordan. Can't bring up the Rangers. Different scenario. Can't do that.
We're talking about the greatest of the greatest. No. We're not talking about because the Rangers were not the greatest. The Rangers this year was not the greatest. They made it where they made it because hold on. Hear me out. So this year we had the Rangers up 2-0, right? They went to Tampa. They end up getting a bullshit freaking, I forgot who it was. After that, the whole entire series changed. So you're gonna tell me that it's one?
It wasn't because of that though. The Rangers did not lose because Jacob Trouba made a bad penalty. The Rangers lost because of their defensive strategy. They lost because they allowed Tampa to come back. They took.
How many games did Rangers win that series? 2, right?
Well, that is a stretch because I am a Ranger fan. I don't use that. You cannot blame a whole series.
How is that not a stretch?
It's a stretch, dude, because you can't blame a whole series on one play.
You cannot blame a whole series on one. You cannot.
First of all, Trouba wasn't missing for the game. He made a bad penalty. He wasn't out of the game.
And what happened after the
Draymond
penalty?
Green missed the whole game.
What happened after that penalty?
Lou, they were already losing.
No. They were winning.
So I will use my same thing. The Rangers were not devastated for the rest of the series, Lou. You're
mistaken, my friend. You're mistaken.
I am not
They
mistaken.
were up 2-0. They were up 2-0 in Tampa, right? Game 3, they were up 2-0.
Lou,
they were up 2-0 in Tampa, right?
I would never use Jacob Truva's penalty as ruining the whole series for the Rangers.
I want you to answer my question. Were they up 2-0 in that series?
What does that have to do with basketball? You didn't allow me to use a Jordan reference.
No. We're talking about the
they were up
greatest player.
2-0, then they were up 2-0 in game
never
3.
Down
Go ahead
ever.
with your point.
Michael Jordan was never down in a series.
Because he was always on the favorite team, dude.
Because he was the greatest. He never had to work. He's the GOAT.
Anyway,
he's the GOAT.
Anyway,
so
on that one. Go ahead.
Hold on, John. Answer my question. The Rangers were up 2-0, right?
Lou, you're going to embarrass yourself if you keep pushing me. Go
no,
ahead.
I'm not. I'm going to push you.
You already did by saying the team did. Good.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
I try to ask you 50 times, and you try to cut me off like 6 times.
Because your points that you say I can't make, you're allowed.
No, you're saying my point is incorrect, but I'm gonna let me.
It is incorrect. I already told you that.
Why? Because that's what you think. Hold on.
No, because people don't. They want to hate on LeBron, so we say Draymond on 73. So when Draymond came back in 6 and 7, the team was so devastated they couldn't regroup at home for 2 games and pull that out after going 73 and 9. The excuse is lame. It's sorry. It's pathetic. They couldn't.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
No. That is a fact.
My statement.
And they're mentally
fact.
Go ahead.
That's your opinion. Okay, so once again, Rangers was up 2-0 going into Tampa, right?
Yeah, we're gonna use a hockey reference for basketball. Go ahead.
No, we're talking about. It's not about basketball, football, hockey.
Did you ever once hear me blame the Rangers losing for Trouba getting that penalty? I don't know why you're bringing this up. Did you ever hear me?
I've been saying that. Did you
ever hear me say that? Okay, don't blame any series on one player. One
say it doesn't mean that it's right, though. That's your opinion. An opinion has to do with what you think and what I think. We can still meet at the middle, right? So your opinion doesn't always trump everybody else's opinion.
Nor does your Lou. It's a lame ass. Okay, so the Yankees right now to me are losing. They're not going to win because Matt Carpenter got hurt. Matt Carpenter's out. He's been a big catalyst for the Yankees since May, hit 323, whatever. Now that he's hurt, the Yankees are devastated and they'll never recover. So when they get him back, don't bother trying to recover because, great teams don't recover when a player comes back from injury or from a suspension because we're 73 and 9 and we can't gel together again because of one game. They choked away a 3-1 series. People don't want to give LeBron the respect, the fact that he led both teams in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, led both teams in that finals. But because Draymond missed one game, that devastated the Warriors. Okay, I see your point.
I am not disagreeing with anything you just said right now. But you're going to tell me that momentum. Hold on. Last question I'm going to ask. This is going. Is momentum a thing in sports?
For a game, yes. For one game, not for a whole series.
Thank you.
For one game, not for a whole series.
One game can change the whole series.
The Yankees were up 3-0 over the Red Sox. They lost. They had all the momentum in the world. What happened? Well, they lose one game. What happened?
I'll prove it to you again. You
didn't prove anything yet.
No, hold on. As a Yankee, you're a Yankee fan, so I'm going to give it to you in your terms. The Yankees were down 2-0 against Oakland, right? What play, one play, not one play changed the whole series that year?
Listen, one play.
No. Answer my
momentum. A game does not challenge the whole series. Is my point. You're trying to make it down to one play.
You're deflecting.
I told you one play does not change an entire series.
You're deflecting. Because that one play changed the series.
Bro,
I'm asking you a question.
Shut you down on the director.
Answer my question.
Draymond.
What the Yankees were down 2-0 against Oakland. What play changed the whole series?
It didn't change. It changed the game. Derek Jeter's thing, the Giambi changed the game, not the series. Changed the game. How does that lead into the next game? When When
John, are
when
you serious?
when Bill Buckner had that ball go through his legs, did they not have one more game to play?
That was game 6. That was game 6.
Did they not have one more game to play? So automatically, why come out for game 7 since the momentum's gone? Because Bill Buckner won play? I don't believe players get mentally broken and go into the next game. The whole team's devastated. You'll never sell me on that. One play, Bill Buckner's one play, go through the legs, devastated the Red Sox for game 7. That's BS. That's BS. You come out in game 7, you win that. Bob Shirley walked that winning run in, a tying run, and Bill Buckner gets the blame.
What happened after Derek Jeter's play?
The Yankees won the series, but that doesn't mean
no. They didn't win the series. What did they do? They won the World Series that year. That one play.
Yeah, but that one play did not make all of that momentum went all the way through. It was one play for one game, Lou. One game. That doesn't mean the next game.
One game can change everything.
Lou.
One game. You're gonna tell me no?
This is all a matter of opinion at this point. For a game.
One game can change everything. One game. Yeah. Yeah.
Wrong. For that game. So then what you're telling me is players are mentally fragile that they can't go into the next game.
Yes.
Because of what happened this last game. That's what you're saying?
They happen. It happens. Oh, Jeffrey Mayer. What happened with Jeffrey Mayer? What happened with Jeffrey Mayer? Well, I'm only bringing up Yankee stats.
How about Timo Perez? Remember the big catch Timo Perez made for the Mets? What happened in that series? It was. How come that that great play that Timo Perez made should have been, to your point, one of those plays that you go on and win a series with, right? They didn't win.
And we took them to what? The 9th inning. We took them. We weren't even supposed to be there. We took them there.
Right. But I'm just saying, I'm not knocking the Mets. I'm just bringing up a play. There's plenty of plays you can find that were incredible that did not win the series for whatever team. Timo Perez's play should have been that kind of play that they should have gained momentum.
Timo Perez should be his play. If they would have won, should have been one of the greatest plays ever. That's
my point.
But one play can change everything
for that game.
Okay.
For that game.
Okay. Let's just say this: the Tuck rule against
the Tuck rule was like a total officiating opinion.
But it was still one play, right? That one play
play
changed the football.
So they won the Super Bowl that year because of that one play. So the Rams knew going in that Tuck rule just put the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It started
with that one play.
I'm talking about the momentum lasts for. I agree on momentum for one game. Not doesn't make them win the Super Bowl.
One play can make everything change.
Not for that game, yes. For the game that you're in, yes. But it's not going to be, hey, we're going to go to the Super Bowl because we got that call that shouldn't have gone for us. So now we're going to
doesn't build momentum. That doesn't build momentum. That doesn't.
How about the other team that made the Super Bowl? The Rams made the Super Bowl and all their momentum. So someone's momentum's going to give. They both made the championship.
I agree.
So that Tuck rule has nothing to do with the Tuck rule has nothing to do with the Rams going.
That one play can make the team feel confident.
But that Tuck play had everything to do with beating the Raiders, not the Rams. The Rams had
what happened after that?
But what happened after that? So what happened to the Rams' momentum making it to the Super Bowl? What happened to their momentum? They made it. So what happened to their momentum? They made the Super Bowl too. So what happened to their momentum?
No. We're talking about the Patriots. What happened to their momentum? 17 years of
the whole point is if both teams are in the finals, someone's going to lose. And the Tuck rule had nothing to do with the Rams. It had everything to do with the Raiders losing.
Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to what you said with the Mets. Okay, so Bill Buckner went between his legs, right?
There you go, Jay. Jay just said it. One play can only change everything. It's the last play of the series. Right. One game, Lou. That Tuck rule had nothing to do with the Rams. It had everything to do with the Raiders, not the Rams. The Rams go in and say, man, the Patriots just got a great call that shouldn't have gone their way. So we're done now. We're finished. No, they had the same momentum. They made the Super Bowl too. So that has nothing to do with them. Momentum lasts for one game. One game.
No, I don't believe that.
All right, well, we're done because it's just a matter of what does the Tuck rule have to do with the Rams? How about the Rams' momentum of them making it to the Super Bowl? The greatest show on turf. So why would the Rams be devastated by a play that had nothing to do with them?
Because the opposite team that was an underdog ended up winning. You know why? Because that one play made them feel great and ended up pushing them to what they needed to do.
Okay. The Bengals were down 21-0 to the Chiefs at halftime. amazingly came back and made the Super Bowl. How come they lost the Super Bowl and then go on that momentum after coming back against the Chiefs down 21-0? They get to the Super Bowl.
What about the Eagles?
And they lose anyway.
What about the
Why did that
Eagles
momentum
against?
not work?
What about the Eagles against? Or what about
Wait a second.
Hold on.
Wait a second. I'm going to use your words. You're deflecting. What happened to the Rams' momentum being down 21-0 at halftime to the Chiefs? Amazingly coming back and winning, go to the Super Bowl, and yet no one told the Rams that the Bengals' momentum that they just had beating the Chiefs was going to now beat them in the Super Bowl. No one told them that. So it matters what? For one game.
Hey, it can. Some teams ride it, some teams don't.
For one game, Lou. One game.
How?
How? I just told you how, because it doesn't matter. You can find plays. I can find plays going against that argument. That's why.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, okay.
Lou, what happened to your point was 21-0 down to the Chiefs, who are a dominant AFC team. The Bengals are like the Jets just a couple years prior. They're down 21-0 at halftime. They go to your point. That's big momentum. Coming back.
You want big momentum? What about the Saints?
And they go to the Super Bowl and
what
lose.
About the Saints?
What happened to the momentum?
What about the Saints in the Super Bowl? They start off the freaking they start off the second half with an onside kick. That momentum didn't change. That didn't change the Super Bowl.
Lou, we can go back and forth. We can find examples all day. My Bengals point just killed your point because you couldn't answer it. That was big momentum.
That was your point.
Wait a second. What happened? Is that not momentum? Then we'll break it down, Lou. The Bengals coming back against the Chiefs, the heavy favorite. Was that not momentum coming back 21-0 down to a team like that? Of course it was. Then you go to the Super Bowl. No one told the Rams that the Bengals had just pulled off the impossible against the Chiefs. And now they're not going to win because the Bengals are coming in on
they still did.
Momentum.
Did you? Oh, hold on. Now I'm coming back. I got you. What about what happened with
Jeffrey Mayer?
With the Giants? No. Forget about him. Let's talk about the Giants versus excuse me, the Giants.
You want to bring up the David Tyree catch? How about the defense that was playing great the whole game, Lou? It's one game. One game.
One play. Not one game, one play.
Did that score a touchdown? Did it score a touchdown? Was that the game winning touchdown?
That changed the momentum of the
game. How many other great plays were done in that? How about the defense stopping Tom Brady? That had nothing to do with that. That catch would have never even been
that one play changed the momentum of everything. Momentum is not a thing.
Lou, but I just told you, momentum doesn't carry into the next game. I proved that. That was your point to start. I said momentum happens in one game. First of all, David Tyree, that wasn't even a touchdown. It was a great catch. There's a lot of other great plays in the game.
What did it do? The momentum switched.
So what happened? So again, it's for one game, and that's not the only play. That's just, dude, we can go back and forth all day. You said it carries in for the rest of the series. That was the main point of your thing was your momentum carries for the rest of the series. It's not true. I just shut that down.
No. You did not shut it down. You
always said that because you couldn't answer the Bengals momentum. You couldn't answer it. That's why you got shut down. Couldn't answer it.
How?
You said, okay, how? You said Tom Brady's tuck rule. What did that do? They went on to win the Super Bowl. Okay, the Bengals came back down 21-0. They didn't win the Super Bowl because no one told them that momentum's supposed to keep going.
Who was favorite?
It doesn't matter into the next game.
No. Who was favorite? So you're gonna tell me
the Warriors were favored over the Cavaliers, were they not? The Warriors were favored. What happened there?
Dude, the
Warriors were favored. Who was favored? The Warriors were favored. So what happened to that choke job?
We're gonna agree to disagree.
Good move.
I don't believe that. I know teams that one play can change everything.
For that game, maybe, but not for the series. Look, we're done. We're going in circles. Like you said, agree to disagree. We're going in circles, dude.
Oh, Derek Jeter. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, one play for that game. I agree. Yeah. Great play for that game. For that game, not the series.
Changed everything.
For that game. Tuck roll. Beat the Rams, right? That was your point. Bengals momentum. No one told them.
No. My point was the Derek Jeter play changed the whole entire series.
It did not change the series. It changed one game. No. It's funny that you can blame a whole nother game. The team comes in and say, well, damn, this. So how come Timo Perez didn't change that series?
You don't think doubt goes into a team? Doubt?
How come? No.
Answer my question. No. Don't deflect.
What's your
Answer my
question, bro?
question. One play cannot put doubt in a team's head.
No, cannot. Then you're going back to being fragile, mentally fragile, which you said is impossible. You said teams aren't mentally fragile. You told me the
I never
Warriors.
said that. No.
You said the Warriors were not mentally fragile. There's strength and there's. You just said it, so you just went against your own words, man.
Oh, let's go back and rewind.
You just did, bro.
No, we're gonna rewind this. We're gonna rewind this after this, John. And I love you, John.
I'm not rewind anything, Lou.
We do this
I'm
all
not
the time.
rewinding anything. I know exactly what I said.
Oh man.
Anybody still actually in here?
Who else is here?
Henry said we live in the flesh in the basement. Make sure you like, subscribe, and like. Thank you, Henry, for handling that. Momentum is Henry said momentum is a one-game thing. Confidence is a whole other thing. Sports, talk is the same as politics. I lost great friends from sports. Lou and I will be friends forever, bro. This has nothing to do with you guys don't realize this is how we normally talk before we even did this channel.
Me and John always argue about this many, many times over.
Yo, Jay said Met fans just flat out think differently than we do. Right. They're all making jokes, Lou. Jay said that.
Jay, what's
his team? Andy, see you later, Andy. You got to go to bed. You got to be at work at 8 a.m. I know, Andy. These late games are garbage, man. Good having you in here, brother. And Henry said, I'm still here, bro. Yep, they're still here. Jay said, I'm here. I think you guys need counseling.
We're like two married couples.
Yeah, we've known each other over 15 years. Guys, before we started doing this channel, this is how our phone conversations would go. Seriously, this is how our phone conversations would go. But you guys are still here to see where this was going to go. So that's funny. And guys, that's what happens in the basement.
We're like Charles Barkley and Shaq.
That's right. Like Charles and Shaq. That's right. Listen, guys, listen, this is what happened. I always said, it's not the biggest chat. I don't have the biggest followers. Lou doesn't have the biggest follower, but you know what? It's the greatest chat because we all get into it. We're all knowledgeable. We all have solid, really good opinions. Even though we differ on them in the chat room. All of us do. We get hyper about our stuff, man. But you know what? That's what makes the basement, and that's what makes sports. Because if you start taking it personally, then there's something wrong with you. This is nothing personal. Nothing to anybody, man. For the people that are getting fights over this stuff, these teams don't pay Lou. These teams don't pay me. They don't pay you to get dumb fight, physical.
If you think it was crazy, go look at the LeBron, Michael Jordan, the GOAT conversation that me and John had a couple of months ago.
Yeah, look at anything, man, because that's how we do. We've had that conversation over the phone for the.
Look, we're not yes men here. We're not yes men here.
No, we're not.
We're not. I'm not going to kiss John's butt. He's not going to kiss my butt. I'm not going to kiss what's his name, Houdini's butt, or anybody else in this.
Anybody else? The whole point is, right? Other live streams will sit there and have to be. Hey, we got to be on this. We are not. Lou and I will get into it in a heartbeat over stuff, and you guys too on here.
It's real.
And Henry, that's being great. Henry is being nice middle of the road. He said, I see both you guys' points. You both are right. That's funny. You two arguing was more. Jay said us two arguing was more entertaining than the game.
Yo, John, you know what's funny, John? They don't understand how me and you go at each other over the phone. It's bananas.
Forever. Yep. Forever. Yep. So
I'm not here to kiss John's butt.
Interesting in the basement.
John's not here to kiss my butt. I promise you. We're not here. We're not even here to kiss anybody's butts in the comments. We'll go at you too. But we're passionate. We love you guys. It's a fan versus fan. We talk to each other. Think about it. How many of you guys don't argue with your best friend or your other friend or co-worker because you don't agree on certain things, but you're passionate about your point? They're passionate about their point. Make it happen. That's it.
And for anybody that still cares, Yankees still up 7-3 in the top of the ninth. Yeah, guys, that's how it happens in the basement, man. That's what it's like. That's why you got to tell people about the basement, man. That's just what.
Look how many Yankee fans are in that stadium. Did you see that?
I know. It's like when we were talking about the Tampa Bay Rays. When they sell out, Tampa Bay Rays sell out when the Yankees the Red Sox, the Mets, when teams like that go to Tampa, and you'll think Tampa's the away team. You'll think they're the away team. Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's like 80% Yankee fans. Look.
Yeah, no, I see it. I see the whole crowd. They're all look behind the plate right now with Judge batting. They're all Yankee fans.
I know. John, I'm sorry. I have to pee real quick. I'm sorry. It's the first time I have to pee the whole time.
You're good. Yo, guys, that's how Lou and I do. That's how we've always done. 15 years. This is our phone conversations at times, man. So we go back and forth and back. And again, it all comes down to just flat out opinion. These are just flat out opinions, man. But we like to drive it home, and we like to drive it home to where neither one of us looks like we don't know what, what's going on there, but we do. And these are things that obviously we've gotten into in the past. You can tell that we've gotten into these things in the past. But Lou's a great dude. He's a real dude. He's real when it comes to his sports and his teams, like I am, man, and like you guys are. And that's what makes the basement so great. So we were like, screw it, man. We're going to get a channel together and start doing this, and so on and so on. For anybody new here, like Lou being called the Lunicorn is because sometimes he's not here because he works, and sometimes he pops in out of nowhere. Like I'll be doing the stream for 5-6 straight innings, and then boom, Lou pops in. So you never know that. So people call him the Lunicorn because he's like a unicorn. People have claimed to see him, but haven't. And some people come in the chat and leave the chat and then come back and hear about this Lou, and they never saw him. So Lou is here. He's here a lot on these late games, which is outstanding. But other times when he's got to work on the earlier games, you may not see him at all. You might see him for 2 innings. So it's just, but he's a great guy, and this channel will always go on the same way you see it now because we're real. We got to keep it real in the basement, man. You know something great. If you're wrong, we just admit we're wrong, even though neither one of us did it there. But normally that's the way it goes. And that's what makes sports so great, man. Sports brings people together. Sports brings everybody together, man. There you go, Judge. Another hit. There you go. Keep rolling. It brings everybody together, man. This is what it's about. People meet each other from the same team, opposite teams, always starts conversations. But the fights and losing friends over sports, come on. I mean, a lot of people kick me around because I'm a Jet fan. I don't care. I'll pile on that conversation. It can never offend me ripping on the Jets because I've been ripping on them. I've been a fan for 4 decades. So the whole thing, it's all in fun. You can never let friendship get in between a sports debate or sports argument or whatever. What Lou and I just did there, we've known each other over 15 years. That will happen again. It'll happen again and again. But it doesn't happen every time we're on. It just, but I'm glad you guys are entertained by it. I really am, man. I really love that you guys are entertained by that. It's been a while since me and him got into it like that, so it's funny. But meanwhile, and actually, it kept me awake. It kept me awake this late into the game. This is way past my bedtime. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm in my 50s. So, awesome. This is awesome, guys. I love you guys being here. Anybody else new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Let us keep rolling to that 1,000 subs. Yep. Henry, absolutely, man. That is what this is about, man. You guys, honestly, you guys make this channel happen. You guys make the channel happen. Lou and I can do this on the phone. Our wives,
all day,
they've heard these things. My wife, she already knows how Lou and I get down on the phone. And his does too, so that's what it does. Turbo says we are good. Everybody's happy. I think we thrilled everybody because this game has been a snooze fest since the Yankees took that 7-3 lead. And Judge, 10 home runs behind Roger Maris now. And again, this is going to be exciting to see Judge get that. I can't wait till he gets 58, 59, 60. And
you don't want that.
Listen,
you don't want that, John. You know why
I
you don't want
that?
I
want it.
Because if you want that, they're going to have to pay him. And if they don't put up enough money, San Francisco's going to take Judge.
Well, Cashman should be fired immediately after that. I mean, dude.
It's not his fault, though. Think about this.
Listen, Cashman does run a lot of that team. He has a lot of it. He's been there a long time. He does have a lot of influence.
No. He's been there since the boss was there.
Right. He has a lot of influence. He may not
but
make
how much pull does he have now, bro?
Huh?
How much pull does he have after the boss died?
Right. I don't know how
the son. Remember, his son.
Steinbrenner kind of reminds me of John Merrill. Like they don't really run the team the way their fathers did, man. When the Giants were winning and the Yankees were winning, seems a little different. John Merrill's ruined the Giants.
To have a passion for a team that your father used to do, he should be pulling the trigger a lot of times. they're the richest. They are the richest team in the world.
Yeah.
Was it $3 or $8 billion? Come on, man.
I think there's $6 billion. I'm just going to throw a
Six.
number in the middle.
I said 2 to 6, 2 to 8.
Too bad Gardini's not here anymore. He'd correct us both.
Nah, Houdini's here he's a troll. I love him, but I was not gonna answer any questions from him today after the 2 crazy statements that he made yesterday. And look, and we both said it. He is a subtle dweller. He's one of the most fascinating dudes that comes here, makes
And he
everything
does know
roll.
stuff. It's not like he doesn't know stuff.
No.
He does.
But he makes everything roll. And I like that.
He does. Keeps the ball rolling.
Saying that Brady and this other dude are
Mac Jones. That's another one I hear from a lot of people. But I say this coming in and ripping on the Mets for losing to Colorado after the Yankees just dropped 2 in a row to Oakland is it's a little funny. And then losing to the Angels after that. So I wouldn't make fun of other teams when my team is losing to the worst teams in the American League. Especially the A's. I think the A's are like 40-something and 80-something. That is horrendous. Look at Stanton plus home. I know. It's terrible.
You have the 2 best offensive players in the league, arguably, besides Betts. Who else is the other dude? Let's just say
you talking about the Angels, Ohtani and
Angels.
Trout.
Yeah, Trout. But I'm talking about.
I thought you said Betts.
No. Arguably, the 2 best players besides Betts and the other guy.
Best. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I see.
Against 2 other teams that have other great players. Like, come on.
Yeah, they had Pujols at one time and Joe Madden. Joe Madden is a great manager.
Excuse me. You might have had the 3 best players in baseball in the last 15 years, and you can't win a freaking playoff. Oh,
look at Pujols now going back to St. Louis. He's murdering it.
Monster.
He's Henry said, "Look at Stanton with his
He's 2. I think he's 2 or 3 from almost like 700.
Yeah.
Home runs.
Yeah.
He's only at 2 or 3. It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
It's
It's almost
10.
there. It's not a lot. The Henry said, "Look at Stanton with his 60 plus." What's that?
Pujols said he's not coming back.
He shouldn't, because he knows eventually it's going to fall off. And a lot of superstar players in any sport, they don't want to have that 1 year where it's all bad. It's just you don't want to end your career like that. Even though, like Darrell Reeves' last year, when people want to point that out, oh, look at him, he getting smoked here, getting smoked there. It's like, dude, this is like he should have at least moved to safety and not played cornerback. He, prideful, whatever. But I mean, you want to make fun of his last year, so what?
No, football's a little bit different. Football's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to go one-on-one, and you baseball, basketball, football, no. At least in baseball, you don't have to be involved in every single play. In football, you do.
You do.
Basketball, you do.
Yep. Basketball, hockey. You can't half-ass it on a play in those 3 sports. It'll be because you'll be exposed. It'll be known right off the bat. And plus you'll get hurt. If you half-ass it, you're gonna get hurt. Period. If you're slack and you don't feel like playing defensive basketball, James Harden, then it gets known on every highlight, right? I mean, it's true. Guy doesn't play defense.
He scored 2 points. He scored 2 points in the second half. Yo, John, I can't wait for hockey to start. I can't wait.
I know. I can't either, man. I am hyped. Oh man, I got the hockey news. Oh yeah, I told you. I got the fantasy guy.
You showed me.
The yearbook, man. That just came in. I cannot wait for hockey to start. That's gonna be good, man. We'll be doing those games too.
Yeah.
Like I told them too. I said when the Mets are in the playoffs, we're gonna be doing those games too. Mets, especially if they're playing.
Of course. No, of course.
Absolutely.
100%.
Henry said, look at Stanton with 60-plus homers with the Marlins. He hasn't sniffed that since he came to the Yankees. The Marlins is like, I always feel, again, it's a pressure thing. It's a little, I mean, Stanton actually has played better with the Yankees the last couple of years, man. It took him a minute. It took him a minute when he came over. It's like, dude, you're not going to be the guy and hitting all these home runs here. And he's been injured a lot too. But then he came into his own. He did admit, the one thing I'll give Stanton, when he was getting booed in his first month as a Yankee in the on-deck circle, he said, I don't blame him. I come over here with all these numbers and I've been doing nothing. You strike out
like
5.
He was like 0-22 his first couple of at-bats.
Right, but his first 7 at-bats was like 5 strikeouts. He was really bad, but he didn't He didn't fight with the media. He didn't defend himself. He went with the flow, and he said,
He wrote with it. Yeah, he wrote with it. He wrote with it.
He wrote
And he
with
came
it.
out of it.
He came out of it. I give him a lot of respect because he said he's a fight, and he did say, I don't want to play DH. If you put me in for the whole game, I will play a lot better. And it's not because I'm personally not trying. He said mentally he doesn't get into it unless he's in the whole. And once they put him in for the whole game, his numbers did go up, and he made the All-Star game this year. When people's like, "Oh, you hear him?" He said he doesn't play if he plays DH. No, that's the media wording something. He said he doesn't play as well, not on purpose, but when you're playing half a game at DH and you still know you can play the field.
Baseball's a little bit different. Baseball's a little bit different because think about it. You can strike out 7 times and get 3 hits and still make the Hall of Fame.
Right. 30%.
Baseball is a game of failure, if you want to call it. Sure. They say inches, so for him to come out from the Yankees or come from a BS team that had nothing because the Marlins sucked, to come up to the Yankees, same thing that happened to Lindor. You try to show and prove too much because you have this big contract. They both did shit the first 2 years. Look what they both did the second year. They both did good.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Wow. Henry, I love Judge, but when we sign him, bro, at 30 years old, $300 million. How much can we get from him?
You're not signing him.
Yeah, why? Right. When Judge was 20, when first Judge started with the Yankees, he wasn't that. He was a strikeout machine, and he swung at everything. But now that he's going to be north of 300 million, yeah, they're looking at big numbers to sign him. What's scary is they didn't sign.
8 million. 8
million. Just worry about it when we get there. Yeah, I know. 8 million.
And on top of that, he might
8 million for the Yankees
more.
Is like $5, man. Come on.
You know why he's going to get more? Remember, this Chinese dude, Otani, he has a 4-year contract, but after the second year, he can opt out. He's going to opt out.
Otani is not, unlike Mike Trout, Otani's not going to stay on the Angels. Mike Trout will be there forever, and I get it. I respect it because he's like, you know what? I'm not going where other people want me to go. He likes playing for it. He likes where he is. There's nothing wrong with that.
And he has a back problem, a really bad back problem.
Can you imagine the pressure with that situation playing on a high pressure city? And he comes over here.
Forget about that. The last 3 years, how many games has he played, Trout?
Right.
Not a lot.
Right. He's kind of hidden away on the Angels, and I don't mean that like he's a bad player. I'm just saying those issues get
soft city.
Right.
It's a soft city.
Right.
If he would have been in New York, Boston, LA, let's just say Philly, they would have crushed him.
Oh yeah, he'd been slacker, doesn't want to play. I mean, please, he'd have been more like Mike Piazza said. We went to San Diego. He's like, hey, I had a game, I struck out 3 times, no one cared. It's like the media and nobody cares. When you come from New York, you're not used to that. You come from a high pressure city, you're not used to no one cares.
That who's going through that right now? Bryce Harper.
Oh, Bryce Harper. I always called him the Tiki Barber of baseball. You talk trash on your way out the door like Tiki did, and the minute you leave, they win the same year. You win the same year. The same year Bryce Harper leaves, the Nationals win. The same year as Tiki talked trash about the Giants and compliment everybody. They win without. And Eli's a nice kid, but not a leader, and they win without him. Oh my! The same year. You're talking about karma.
I'm not gonna call him. I'm not gonna call him Ovechkin because Ovechkin won a championship.
Right.
But he's hated like Ovechkin. Remember, Ovechkin came in and he just started breaking records, killing.
About to break the ultimate one.
No. But he couldn't take his team past the first or second round the first couple of years.
Oh yeah,
and then
he never got past second round.
But remember, he won every single statistical category in the regular season, right? Am I lying? And remember, I mean, he's John. I'm not a hockey. What I want to say, purist. I'm not a hockey.
Yeah, but you got to know a lot better.
But really, no. But 30%. But
which
I
is a lot
know,
better.
but when I first started, but I know
Right.
Ovechkin was hated,
Oh yeah,
hated.
you still hate it.
But look,
You still hate
he
it by a
still
lot
won
of people.
though, right?
Yep. People forget he's 30, upper 30s, and he had over 50 goals last year. People just like brush it off. Like, dude,
How
that's
many
like
records is he gonna break?
the big one. Like I said, he's chasing. He's 92 away from all-time goal scorer leader. He's about from Wayne Gretzky, 92, which people have said at his age before last season said, oh, he'll never get that because he was 100 and something away. Now he got over 50 last year. Third. I mean, they talk about Brady and LeBron. They always leave out Ovechkin as being like at the
That's
age.
three
Oh, come
seasons.
on, dude. How do you miss that? Come
Johnny,
on,
that's 3
Cabrera.
seasons.
Huh?
That's 3 seasons for him.
Right. So if he remains that, once he gets past 22, his 22nd goal this year will put him past Gordie Howe's second all time. And he's right
Come on.
there. It's right there. Cabrera, how did you miss that?
And he's not a bum. Usually when
Not even. He's
when
not
you
hanging
get to
around.
a certain, yeah, exactly. He's not. That dude is still relevant.
I agree with you there. I'm going to come right back to that, Lou.
Go ahead.
Jay said if Judge, meaning, could sign with us and get those numbers for half the years on the contract, I'd be happy. Can't let him go. I agree there. Judge will be 30. Henry said Judge will be 30. That's what I would be worried about. I do a short contract, just my opinion. Jay said, I'm afraid we don't sign Judge and spend the money elsewhere unwisely and it doesn't work out. That sounds exactly, if they don't, like when the Yankees didn't go after Carlos Correa, all due respect to IKF. You guys know I love IKF. He hustles. He gives 110%. He's not Carlos Correa. The kid gives 110% on every play, on fielding. He hustles out every ground ball in the infield, busts down the line. He's not Correa. Why? Because they wanted to go the cheaper route than going after the old days. They would have gone after Correa.
You know what scares me about Judge? Stop me when I'm wrong. The dude is almost 7 feet tall, right?
He's a monster. I think he's 6'7".
When you start getting old, your back gets slower, your legs get slower, your arms get slower.
Sure.
Do you think a 7-foot guy into his 8th year of a $300 million contract can hit home runs off 199-mile-an-hour fastball? He's going to decline. Eventually, he's going to start declining.
Of course he's going to decline.
He's not a prototypical baseball player. He's not 6 feet, 210, 215. He's 7 feet tall, almost 7 feet tall. That's scary, though.
Yep. Eventually, he's going to slow down, but they're going to
playing devil's advocate. Playing devil's advocate.
No, you're right. But when he gets to that point, you know what the Yankees are going to do? They're going to ship him to a team, a smaller team that wants him, and just pay his contract still. That like they do with everybody else.
What happened to Joe Mauer?
Joe Mauer fell off the map fast.
What happened to Lincecum? Paul's
Tim Lincecum. Yeah. Yep.
What happened to Hamilton?
Mauer was one of the, not even one of Pudge Rodriguez. Pudge Rodriguez.
No, he was already old. He was already old with a big contract.
Did Yadier Molina get a big extension? But Yadier's always been great.
He's
Pujols. How about Pujols when he was on the Angels? He got that big contract. The numbers weren't there.
But look at
they're there now. They're there now. But I'm just saying to that point. Anyway, guys, the game's over. Just ended. We can continue this tomorrow night. You never know what's going to happen in the basement. Don't call me.
No. Me and John are going to argue after this for another 2 hours, but we're not going to call each other. We're not going to call John. Don't call me, John. Look,
don't. I'm going to bed. I'm going to ignore phone calls. I'm going to bed because I know your ass is going to call. Be like, I just got to tell you one thing. And I'll be on the phone for 2 hours.
No. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it.
That's right, Jay. Without Judge, brother, this is not a first place team. You're right. They wouldn't even have the right. Absolutely. Oh, no. Good night, guys.
Hear me out. Real quick. That's MVP. That's MVP of the American League. I don't want to hear about anybody else. I don't want to be Cora. I don't want to hear about what's the
Otani. They were putting up Otani as as a threat to Judge. No way.
No. If he hits 70 home runs, it's done.
Henry, Jay, thanks again, man. We always love seeing new guys coming back every day. Be back tomorrow night. all you guys, all the regular cellar dwellers, we already know you guys are
I'll
going to
be here.
Jay, come back again. Bruins, another one that's been around lately. Everybody will all be here again for the final night of the final West Coast trip. Thank the heavens, because I hate these late nights. But Lou and I's disagreement got me fired up for another hour.
Football starts this week, all right?
Yeah, we're doing the Bill. I'm doing that Bills Rams game in appreciation for all the
I'll be here.
The Bills are beating the Rams. In appreciation for all the Bills fans that support this channel, because I have over 200 subscribers.
I got the kicker, baby. I got your kicker. Come on.
Yep.
I need that
Guys and Lou, we will all talk tomorrow. And not tonight, but great show. Good stuff. This is a basement. Everything goes in the basement. Yeah, right. Same. Don't worry.
Call me. For real, don't call me. I'm not picking up your phone call. And well, real quick. Your boy again from the sports memorabilia. What's his name? Jack?
Frank.
Sorry, Frank.
Sports Cave.
Got him out.
Sportscave.net. Got to check him out. He gives $25 gift cards away a lot. We've already had 2 guys win them. He said they're going to increase as the season goes on. We're doing our next one, I think, with the Jets Ravens. So that will be interesting. If you're new, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. We're all fans here. You never know what's going to happen in the basement. This show was more lively than the game. We all forgot we talked everything but the game tonight, pretty much. Once the Yankees went up 7-3, we just assumed they were going to win.
It was over.
So we're leaving. Everybody's going to have a good night. We're going, and even Rocco passed out from all that. I can't believe that. So,
John, don't call me, John. I'm not picking up.
9:30 tomorrow night, 9:35. We'll see you all tomorrow. This is The Basement. Subscribe, bell notice, like button. We are out.